Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday Night Throwdown brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. It is 1903 on the 1st of May. If you follow Jonathan Colton at all, 1st of May, you know what I said. 1st of May, 2025. Last night was ridiculous. I was tired after that one. Not only was it a full table of people playing What a Tanker, I actually watched a little bit of the chat. That chat was ridiculous. We had 72 people at peak. I don't even know what's going on.
Bleachers were full.
The bleachers were full. We were disturbed. We had no idea what was happening. Ian Jackson is first. I am nervous. I cannot tell a lie. I have, at the suggestion of a number of folks, taken up the bit rate substantially for the broadcast. I hope I don't break this thing. I tend to think it's fragile, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's perfectly fine. I guess we'll find out. I do have to do my socials.
Tweet, butterfly.
Tweets and butterflies.
You got TikTok, Instagram.
I neither tick nor talk. I am not on the gram, to quote the kids. So, usually, Toby Cleve is happy. I don't know, Ian. I don't know how many viewers we'll get tonight. So far, we have 2. That I'm much more used to.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I know you're all expecting I ain't been shot, Mum. Certainly, I was too. But a bunch of our folks, including the attacker, he that is leading the probe at Lacom Achilles, could not be with us. So we said, well, what else could we play? I have wanted for the longest time to bring this creature out. This is a scenario that our friend Lazy Boy... That is why, by the way, the environs we're in are so strange. Look around. Ooh. Dramatic with a thin red line. Ooh. Why there's Charles over on the wall and I don't see a Napoleon, I don't know, but I'm trying not to be bitter about it. There is a Gustavus Adolphus, which I like. But anyway... we are here, and I thought, let's try something different. And Fidelis had said for some time that he wanted to try Crossfire, Artie Conliff's classic era already now. No Girls in Panzers. No Girls in Panzers, I'm sorry to say. He had wanted to try Crossfire. And the one guy in our usual group of players that actually affirmatively likes Crossfire is the chronologist. And so he was willing to be a teacher of sorts, if you will, a victim on this scenario that the guys at Little Wars TV came up with. And this is a Lazy Boy map. Ooh, pretty. It is a little smaller than I like to do. As you know, I like to do things double-sized. But as we've discussed in the past, Crossfire doesn't really care about all that much. Because Crossfire was an experiment. It was an idea. It was an idea to create a game that didn't have turns or rulers and still manage World War II combat. It did that and has remained over the course of the past 30 years. You believe that? 30 years. One of the most popular World War II sets still out there. I forgot to check this. What is the original? Yeah, 1996. Oh my goodness. Whew. That's quite a thing. So let's introduce it briefly to Fidelis and then get stuck in, and he'll make mistakes, and then it'll be great. It's a company level game. We're going to take a look at the companies that are attacking, and they're right here. These are the chronologists' Americans, and we see the bases. Each base is a squad.
Here's something about my hidey box.
I can see these guys. It's okay.
Oh, did you drag them out there? There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Each one is a squad. And this here, that's a platoon commander.
A PC, as you will.
A PC, as you will. One of the things, Artie Conliff couldn't resist putting in national characteristics. If you want your American troops to move, they have to have a platoon commander. The Germans are excused from that requirement. Russians can move, but it's a little different and a whole lot more painful. In any event, so this right here is a platoon. Now you'll notice it's a short platoon, but that's because this scenario takes place in the Battle of the Bulge when there were a whole lot of casualties having already occurred. So there you have it. So again, here we have our platoon commanders and a platoon, another platoon. Oh, this, by the way, here, look at that. Second squad, first platoon, easy company. So hey, hey, a little bit famous there. you'll notice when we mouse over them that we don't get much stats. We just get told they're veteran. Well, that matters, and we're going to talk about why. But the reality is there aren't many stats here because Artie Conliffe, because he was built, A, because of the way he feels, but B, because of the way he designed the game. This is not about the crunch of weapons. I know this makes some people mad, but he just doesn't think that a bar in MG42 are all that different from each other. He doesn't think that the long arms of the Germans, the Russians, the British were all that different from each other. And as a consequence, you see none of those statistics. The second thing is, because of the ranges, you could pretty much fire everywhere on the board. The real thing in Crossfire is the crazy turn sequence. The Americans, Chrono, are going to have the first turn because they have the initiative. When it is your turn on the initiative, you are going to do things and keep doing things until you are interrupted or until you fail in some way. And you remember I mentioned there are no rulers? That is because distances are measured by segments on the map. That is why this system requires a ton of terrain and has it. This map has a ton of terrain, but let's take a look. Let's grab a guy. I'm grabbing this guy right here. I'm putting him right there. I'm turning him around. Look at him. He's very cool. He is in this entire terrain piece. This whole thing. He is in there. If he moves out of it, he has to turn. Facing does matter. And you go straight. You get to the edge. You're going to hop over. When you hop over, you have to stop for a second. Now, as you get better at this, you start to feel the rhythm of it. It's fine. But the point of it all is, all this time, while Chrono is moving, you, Fidelis, are going to be watching. You're going to be looking for one of two opportunities. An opportunity to ambush him, to shoot at him, or, I suppose the main thing is just to ambush him, or to see when he keeps getting closer and closer to you. He then crosses this whole field. You can tell him to stop at any time, but it doesn't really matter. Then he gets over here. Then he jumps over here, and we keep going. None of this stuff, none of these interim things, these fences, these things here, none of these block line of sight.
They just block you movement-wise.
Exactly. And that's reflected also on the map. Obviously, houses and things like that do. But if you want to even do that, you have to do this. You come over here. You say, I'm jumping in. I'm there. Okay, now I'm going into the house. It's all very interactive, and it's all intended to be terribly, terribly simple. At any time, you may ground hug. You say, it's going to ground. It's going tactical, whatever you want to call it. That does give you an advantage if you get fired on, but don't do it in the open. It won't help you that much. And it takes you an entire extra activation to get up, at which point everything you do out in the open, you can get shot at. Look, I'm just saying. You may make a retreat move. A retreat move means you turn 180 degrees around. That 180 degree turn would usually get you shot at. Not in that case. You then get to bail out of there. But you have to go 180 degrees from the way you're facing. It's an attempt to get out of contact.
And it does not trigger reactive fire, right?
The turning around does not, correct. But if you move out of terrain into the open, it does.
So like if I was in this house and I say I'm doing a retreat move, I would flip 180, exit the house out the back.
Yep.
Exit that piece of terrain. Then on, Chrono could then
shoot you. Yep.
Shoot me, yeah. Okay.
Yep. You may then you can direct fire. In most cases, direct firing will be 3 dice. The first point of aggravation with our friends who play this game a lot, a single rifle stand, for example, gets 3 dice. You want to roll a 5 or a 6. 1 hit is a pin, 2 hits is a suppression, 3 hits is a kill. If a target is in protective cover, I think that's going to be it. You lose a die. Protective cover in this case is typically, I think it's going to be a house. these forests.
Would the fences count as if you're behind this linear obstacle?
Nope.
Not a bulletproof fence?
I think hedgerows do, but not.
Yeah,
not
actual
fence lines.
hedgerows, but not fences. Yeah, there was a special rule about fences that came out with Hit the Dirt, the expansion. They don't give you all that. It's all wintry anyway, so yeah, it's not great. You gotta get yourself into the little bit of cover that there is, I'm afraid. Yeah, we've talked about movement. We've talked group movement. This is kind of important. Making more copies, so I'm not taking anybody from Chrono. The way it's
You can take as much as you want from Chrono.
The way it's supposed to go, these guys are supposed to be within a base width of each other. And then you just basically say, this guy, he's going to move, and you're going to say where he's going to move to. He's going to move all the way here. Now, Chrono, of course, can shoot like a crazy person at that guy. Yes, he can. Can pin him, suppress him, everything. Kill him. However, you will not turn over initiative until the whole group move happens. Because, oh yes, that's the point. If you suppress someone who is crossing the fence or kill them, the initiative shifts. It's suddenly Chrono's turn. If all you do is pin, doesn't count. He gets to keep moving. Now the guy you pinned doesn't, I should be clear, but the rest of the group gets to keep going.
So that's in a react fire scenario, right? So would I take a shot at everybody that moves, or just one to see if
let's answer that question, because it's an excellent one. Let's say you do this and you pin this guy. Oh, excellent. Now this guy, and he pins pretty much wherever, but now this guy comes up and you miss him. At that point, if you've missed him, you get a no fire.
Oh, no.
Which means that guy, whoever that is, may not fire again for the rest of that turn. It's hearing the click click in the machine gun.
Barrel change.
Barrel change. It's a terrible thing to hear, because, for the obvious reason, now he can just move whatever he wants and know that guy is basically helpless.
So if it was Chrono's phase and he moves his PC out first, and let's say I react fire and I get a suppression on him.
Yeah.
So I would then take the initiative from him. Would the rest of his stands complete their movement to that point?
Yes.
Or would I take a shot at each of them still?
You would both. Both things happen.
Oh.
But
So if you miss the second one, then you don't get to shoot the third one at all with whoever you're shooting with.
Right.
I see.
So it's always kind of a
choice is to let you get to that place you were going to, or try another shot to hope I keep the initiative.
Exactly. Well, you'll get the initiative no matter what. You will get the initiative to your side, but the guy that you were shooting with winds up with the no fire.
Oh.
And now let's say that these guys are here and they're going to start shooting over here. They have, and let's do this. They have 3 ways of doing this. First is individually. 3 dice. Shooting there.
Pew pew.
Well, they're protective cover, so they're going to roll 2. Second thing they can do, because they've got their commander, well, actually, let's do it like this. Because they got a guy within a base width. Now these 2 guys can do a group fire. They both get to fire, even if the first one misses or does something terrible. Even if the first one fails. The third thing you can do is a crossfire. To get a crossfire, he must be able to see them and the target.
All of his stands and the target, right?
Yep. And now all 3 of them get to shoot before any results are adjudicated that might be terrible. So it's a that's an extremely useful tool. The second thing that aggrieves those that hate Crossfire, when you're rolling 3 dice or 2 dice, they're not cumulative. So it's not like 2 plus 2 plus 2. It's 2, and then you roll 2, and then you roll 2. Pins do not add up. If you get a pin, that's all you can get. If you get a suppression, and then you get another suppression, then it's a kill. And that takes the base off the table.
And if I remember this correctly, in a group fire, as long as at least one of your scans hits, you
Correct.
count as having hit. Because normally, if you fire individually, if the guy fires individually and whiffs, then I hand the initiative over. But if I have group fire and he whiffs and he hits, then I don't.
Accurate. Accurate.
If he just delivers a pin, though, it still flips to me. But if it's a suppression, then he would retain initiative.
Correct.
Got it. Cool.
Indirect fire. You have mortars. All mortars, I know. All mortars fire smoke.
Yes.
It's one of their primary functions in this game. Chrono has mortars right here. Wow, I can't believe he didn't list that. Lazy boy.
Are they 5-centimeter mortars?
They're not the 5-centimeter mortars.
We have 81s. We have an 81 and a 60.
Ooh.
Yeah, those are naughty mortars. They really, really are. What do those come with? There they are. What really matters, however, is the number of fire missions they get. So in the case of our friends, the Germans, you said you have an 81 there, Chrono?
Yep, on the Americans.
80. Oh, that's. I'll get that.
The 81's over here.
Yeah, well, an 81 millimeter mortar in the German side, anyway, that gets 12 fire missions. 12. So, that means they can fire 12 rounds before they're done. They may do either smoke or HE. Am I correct? Now I'm.
Mine just says light mortar. I'm assuming it's an 81, not the 120.
Let me back up real quick though, because the indirect fire. I want to make sure here. Yeah, it's 1+1, and they do 3 smoke. Yep, that's what I thought. So, let's talk about smoke. Because these are 60s here. Where's yours at?
By the Panther.
Any better guidance here?
Basically, it's
an 81.
Yeah, because the Germans mainly had 81s.
Yeah. Oh no, that's the American briefing. Duh, Germans. What did he say? You don't have one. I don't know why I put one there.
Yeah, the briefing.
Oh, that's why. Because you could theoretically get one here as a bonus. There it is.
It just says light mortar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, they have random reserves. They have to roll for that.
Yeah, you won't be here for that. You know that.
Yeah, well, blindfold, and you can turn a print off, and you guys can.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, you're gonna have to blindfold anyway because he's gonna have to deploy himself all secret like.
True.
I need to look and see here because they actually have one of the things that Crossfire has that's really really cool is a really really good TO&E. Leg Infantry Battalion. Yeah, it's an 81.
Got it.
So we'll figure
So
out.
by this point in the war, they had 81s and 120s, so I figured it was the 81.
Yeah, they have. And as a matter of fact, under a usual circumstance, they would have both. They would have one of each. They would have one. Fire is from either the FO or the thing itself, if they can see it. Smoke is boxes, either 2 or in this case 3, because you got the bigger ones. I should have made more smoke. There we go.
Yeah.
They
81s do. Yeah.
They come out like this. You just place them. You roll a die on a 1 or anything but a 1 or a 2. You get smoke. Period. It stays when you land it through Chrono's turn into your turn. In which case you have to reset it if you want to keep it.
Yeah, basically 2 phase changes.
Yep.
Gotcha.
If you're going to do close combat, be sure it is deadly and ugly. But let's talk rallying. Rallying. You rally off a suppression from a 4 to a 6. If your troops are all veterans, by the way, Fidelis.
Minor veterans?
Yep. You got
he's got one. His reserves are vets.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 green and a veteran Panzer Grenadiers.
Well, suffice to say, your roll-off varies by quality.
Okay.
Pins are easier to roll off than suppressions. If there is
Makes
no
sense.
enemy in LOS to the rallying squad, it's a bonus. And then if you put in either a platoon commander or a company commander, you can get a bonus. If you fail a rally roll, that passes initiative. So think about it. The key decision point in Crossfire is managing what you want to do over what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
It's realizing that if you fail at something, it's all going to go pear-shaped and you're going to let Chrono do bad things to you. Okay, let's see here.
When you rally, do you go down a quote level? Like if I am suppressed and I rally them, do they become...
it just comes off.
Just clears it? Okay.
Yep. What we will be doing for that, just because I'm curious about it, you will notice that Lazy Boy has given us these markers. 1 of these is a pin, 2 is a suppression.
Assuming these are no fires?
Those are no fires. Exactly.
Got it.
Lovely wee markers. All right. Well, Chrono, you want to lay anything particular on him? Because I think that's basically it.
But basically it from my memory.
Yeah. Well,
you have the book, so you'll know better than I do.
Yeah, true. But Fidelis, you've had the book, yeah?
I had the PDF, yeah. I was reading through it this morning.
Okay, good deal. So the first thing we have to do, deployment. Yeah, so
I'm fuzzy on vehicles, and I think some of the more intricate.
Let's talk vehicles, although it's not entirely sure. Well, you'll have some.
I have something, yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I have a Jeep. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a Jeep, and he has a Kubelwagen. They are allowed to carry a Kubelwagen is allowed to carry this. That's what that's for. This creature right here, that's allowed to carry this entire group here.
Okay.
They can carry that whole thing. If this gets destroyed, which isn't the hardest thing in the world to do, given that it has an armor of 1/1, all it's got is a machine gun. By the way, it has no HE, so it does have a machine gun. However, it can do machine gunny things. All of these things move once per phase. They move once. This is another of the major grievances that people have. R.D. Conliffe never wanted Crossfire to have vehicles of any substance. People screamed and whined and cried, and so he put it in there. But the point is, the point with it all is, they are a secondary thought to him. Vehicles move only once, and the really crazy part is they may either fire or move. Not both. And they don't get to do that infinite thing. That, theoretically, in one turn, you could run an infantry unit from here to here.
Right.
As long as no one shoots at you.
Yeah, if Chrono can't see you.
Even if someone shoots at you, they miss.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
You can't do that with a tank. You can't do that with this. And we'll go over how the shooting works. It's clear that Artie never intended that to be a significant part of the rule set when you see it.
Yeah, it's like vehicles in this game are very supporting arm. Like you have like one tank, maybe.
Right. So at this point, I think Chrono is going to have to blindfold himself.
I will leave the chat.
And you'll leave the chat. And you're going to go to the other chat so I can come and get you?
Yeah.
Cool. That's what we'll do.
Let me find the server here.
Bye, Chrono.
Yeah. Don't forget to turn your print off when you roll for your reserves, so I don't know what you have.
Already doing that. Print is off.
Oh.
I feel like that Simpsons moment. I'm in danger.
This is... Huh. All right. Well, I am hearing from the chat that they like the new bitrate.
Ooh.
All right.
Wargaming in 1080p?
Excellent. Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm glad it's working. Thank you, Mechanical Turk. It was his idea. All right, here we go. So what I've done for you in order to manage this is each one of these guys has one of these. These guys won't stay hid under the hidey box for the reasons you already know.
Mm-hmm.
You, according to the deployment, you may begin hidden anywhere on the northern half of the table. You may secretly deploy a minefield within 12 inches of Foy. Minefield. That will be hidden.
Okay.
So it is up to you to place yourself out there. Now, we should also do this. You get random reserves. Let's roll for this right now. 1d6.
All right.
1d6.
Ooh, I get the tank.
All right, so you get the Panther?
Yes.
All right, you rolled a 5. 1 Panzer 5 Panther arrives from the northern edge. Well, that's good news. That's not right away, but that will happen. You may
That's triggered by him going somewhere.
Correct.
Right?
It's where he takes the center of town.
Yes.
So let's start here. Yeah, deploy yourself, I guess. And remember that...
there's a good note in here, Jim. I just noticed at the very bottom sentence here. On an odd result of my roll, the Panzer IV begins the scenario immobilized. I have a Panzer IV, but it can't move. I had an odd roll.
All right. Well, very good then. But
okay.
Northern half of the table. Remember, however, that on the German briefing, you get the 10th Company only later. So you're deploying the 9th Company and the 9th SS Panzer, as well as the...
Basically, the guys you laid out with chits here, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do I need you to open the buildings, or can I...
No, they're all slidey buildings. You just put them in there. They won't... You'll just have to slide them in there and remember where they are.
Okay. All right, so this is the 9th Company. These are my hot shots. And okay, so the machine guns of two of them, are they attached? Like, who is in charge of them? Do these attach to a platoon?
Yes,
at my desire.
They're part of that one. That actually was an extra one, I think. I don't think you get that one now. I think that's part of your...
Because this one says 9 companies, so I assume he's attached to this.
That's actually the HQ. So you get you get the Kubelwagen and the HMG. Oddly enough, no leader.
So I get these. So I get these two, or are these? This is the company commander of 9, and then this is his machine gun.
Right. You get the CO leader, and then you should have 3 Volksgrenadier squads with a leader and 2 Volksgrenadier squads. So there should be 2 platoons and an HMG, all part of 9th Company.
Okay. So let me look at this map here. So I'm going to put the minefield there.
All right.
I'm going to lock off that left side. Are these buildings, are these tall ones have like second floors, and can they see over the other buildings? Nope. Or are we just going to simplify and just say building to building?
They cannot see over each other.
Okay. And is there any rules about facing in the buildings or anything I need to worry about? Just you're in a terrain piece, right?
Remember, units facing matters. So how your unit is facing is what matters.
Okay. Is it like a 180 to the front?
It is. 45? It's 360 for infantry. It's 45 degrees both ways. It matters for movement.
Okay.
It's 360 for small arms. It is a 45 degree at the front for the machine guns.
All right, let's start doing this then. I'm going to place these guys over here. We'll place the smaller platoon on this. Oh, I don't want to bring the guys out.
You really
bring those chits out.
Jack Daniels, guys, now and always. Right this very minute.
Okay, so there's the PC. Can he see the chits, or are the chits locked to me? Can I leave him poking out of the building a little bit?
He will not be able to see the chits.
Okay. All right. Just leave him, sticking him out of the house just a little bit so we can see him better.
Perfectly fine. Good idea.
Is there a limit to how many people can occupy? I guess it's by stand size.
One.
So can only one PC can be in here? Like I have a PC.
No, the PC obviously can get in there. Yeah, he's fine.
He's just a guy. Okay.
Actually, up to 2 squads. Up to 2 squads in HMGs. PCs, okay. CCs, FOs, and snipers do not count.
All right, so we've got an HMG. Now, where's my best field? Do these trees along like this linear obstacle, is that going to block line of sight? Is that what the trees are to signify?
Nope.
They're just decorative?
Yeah. Nothing. I'm looking here. There's only... That's better. Actually, yeah, that one there is going to block. None of the others do.
Okay.
To symbolize that.
Yep. We're going to do this then. Move these guys here. These guys here. And then the CO. And the CO can activate, or he can order a group fire to the platoon. If you can see everybody.
If you can see everybody. And as long as it's a responsive platoon to him. It's got to be in his company.
Gotcha. Yeah, these are all, everybody in town is in his company. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there any special bonus if he steps on me? Like if I'm hidden, obviously, if he walks into my house.
That's an ambush. And so if he comes, now he's probably not going to let you get away with that. He does have a chance to do what they call recon by fire, which is nice. Mm-hmm. But if you wind up in the same terrain piece, you're not going to be able to ambush in a house. That's close combat.
Okay.
But if you should walk into hearsay and you were in there hiding, each unit would get an extra die to shoot at him.
Ooh. Point that out to, he was walking in the house, but if he walks into like the open in front of the house?
No, that's different.
Okay.
He has to walk into the terrain piece. The only ones where that's going to work on this board are here, 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 and there. The forests.
Got it. Okay. So these guys are in the forests. I've got first over there. And they get a half. Is the half track visible? I'm assuming, because the half track doesn't get to hide, right?
Correct. No hidey half track.
But it's basically a machine gun, so that might be useful.
I have no earthly idea how you would hide that or a tank.
Put some sticks over it. So my Panzer IV doesn't get to move.
Correct.
I think this is going to be the best spot for it. Because facing's going to matter, right? I'm assuming it's the front. It's got a turret, so I don't think that'll be too bad. But the front 45 for.
Yep, and yes, you can pivot the turret.
Okay. I don't know what to do with a Kubelwagen, so we're going to park it back here.
Yeah, it's a weird addition. I'm not sure what Greg intended with that.
I'm
sure it was well intended, but I don't know what.
I'm sure he intended it in case you want the option to move a machine gun team or something like that. But we're gonna, he's gonna see it, so let's put it somewhere that it'll draw his attention. How about right there?
McGuire says, no, you cannot hide your Panzerkampfwagen 4 in the outhouse. That was last night. I don't know if you saw any of the outhouse battles. So.
I did, and Dalinor will repair any outhouse problems I encounter.
Very good.
Okay, I think I am deployed, sir. The rest of us is gonna. The Panther and my friends are gonna come on table.
Yeah, they
later.
They join later. Hang out here. I'll go get the chronologist.
Well, just before you run over, just to make sure I've got etiquette correct. So Chrono's gonna where's one of his units? He has got this guy. So he's gonna make a move. Let's say he's starting here.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna say, okay, I'm now advancing to this fence.
Well, no. He's gonna come here. He's gonna come here. He's
okay.
Jump on the hedge. Want to shoot him? No. How about here?
And I would say, like, hey, when you get to about here, I'm gonna start shooting.
What you should really do is stop him shooting you, if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
But really, it's point to point, hedge to hedge, because that's where you can really stop him. Is here. I mean, it's where he makes these transitions. It's all about the transitions. Does he belong somewhere?
And can you? No, he was just one of the ones you were demonstrating with. That was on the board along with these guys.
All right.
Retreat moves.
Yep.
Can you do that while you're pinned or suppressed, or does the pin prevent you from making those moves?
It prevents you from making those moves.
Okay.
You must rally that off.
Got it. So okay.
All right.
I feel good. As good as I can, I guess.
Give it a try.
Let's give it a whirl.
All right, let's rock and roll. Hey, you can come on back.
Hooray! I'll pop. Hello. I'm back.
Hello. So, well, I guess the things that are visible to you, because that's all there is. There would be no shabby Nazi tricks. You know that.
I just left a tank. That's all.
Oh yeah.
This guy here. That guy there.
I see.
One thing we did ascertain is there are, I count 5 hedges on this board that would actually block LOS.
Yeah, they're on their name.
You see them there? They're the green ones.
Yeah.
And you've got most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then these down here.
Okay.
All right. There are no turns in Crossfire. Good luck, Chrono.
Thank you. Let's see. How do I want to start this? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna lead off with I Company here. And they're gonna jump off from here, and they're heading into these trees.
All right, so they're coming on a road, so they're gonna go here, and what? So you're gonna do a group move, obviously, and again, just talking about what we were talking about, Fidelis, he's gonna take a step off. So the first guy goes. The first guy sets the mark as to how it's gonna go. So he goes like that. Turns. That turn is a separate thing. You don't have to measure. What are you doing?
Habits. 3d6, Chrono.
And then he winds up. So once again, what he did was 1, turn 2, move 3, move 4.
Yeah, we were talking before you came in, Chrono, just about etiquette of how I do my part to bother you.
Understood. Okay.
Doesn't sound like he's got any big concerns yet.
Oh, you can have those trees.
Those
Thanks, I appreciate
Those
it.
trees are all yours.
Thanks. Then we're going to move this guy. He's just going to turn and come up to the edge of your trees here. And then we're going to bring the HQ on.
Bringing everybody to the party.
Of course.
Oh, I see. There's a tooltip. Anything that says hedge, right, Jim? It's not it's line of sight blocking.
No, because these are not, unfortunately. Use your map.
Okay. Oh, I see.
And just to be clear, Fidelis, this tank can shoot these guys.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And now my FO is going to call my 60 millimeter mortar FO is going to call for smoke.
Well, that's allowed. It's definitely allowed. 12 missions. Now he has 11 left. Where's the actual mortar?
60 mil. It's right here.
Okay. Ooh, how many missions? How many missions has a 60? I don't know offhand. I'll have to look.
How many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
The world may never know. The United States of America possesses a 60 millimeter mortar, which has also 12 fire missions. Very good.
Oh, wow.
A smaller smoke, though. I think smaller HE effect as well. But...
Correct. It's this, the HE and the Bam Bam are the same. So, we're show me an orthogonal 2 there, Chrono. You know the die roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He has smoked me.
Let's see. And my machine gun here is going to try and recce this house by fire.
One day.
Six.
Anybody in there?
Nobody home.
Nobody home. But you have not failed, so you may continue.
Mm-hmm.
What is for a recce by fire? What's the threshold?
Needs a 6.
Oh, okay.
Single die, I think, per
Mhm.
stand.
1 die per stand.
These guys are gonna group fire together.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna try and recce this house by fire.
Look in there. All right. 3 dice. Somebody needs a 6.
All right. Try to do all three at once.
Yeah, why not?
No.
No. Over to you, Fidelis.
How long does a no fire last? Does it go away when it comes back to my initiative?
Yes. You
Okay.
just lose it. Remember, no fire is reactive only. It's not in your main fire phase. You're going to turn it over to Chrono. But in your reactive fire phase, it's going to in your reactive phase it lasts until you get the next chance to fire.
So I think this half track can see these guys out here.
I'd say so.
And he's going to give him a little squirt. So it's normally 4, but it's 3 because he's in protective cover, right?
You have spoken wisely.
Do I have to nominate a specific squad that I'm shooting?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm choosing the center right here.
It's actually supposed to be the nearest.
Okay. So yes, I'll the nearest one here. I'm going to roll 3 dice on you.
Mm-hmm.
Have at you. Oh, 2 5s. I turned print on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, turn your print there. All right, so that is indeed 2 hits, which means he has a suppression, so you have not failed.
The pin, correct?
No, 2 is a
Where's it?
suppress.
Okay.
Yep.
So if I've suppressed that target,
I have already made a very basic decision that I don't
going to go
like.
get the-
I need my markers. Give me my markers back.
get your floaty ones.
I need my floaties. Go on.
So target priority, right? If I've suppressed this one, can I now select a different target? Or does it have to always be that
you
one?
need to. You should be. Reactive fire has no. Or actually, I know that reactive fire has no target. Target priority is intended to make you not shoot at commanders.
Right.
Which, that's the primary thing. Let me double check that real quick. It's 6.3. 6.3.
Say I'm the phasing player.
Yes. I have this one memorized because it's sort of important. Anyway, target priority when... No. Oh, no. You can fire at anybody you want in there.
Okay.
As I say, the primary focus is to prevent you from doing cheesy things by shooting at FOs and commanders.
Gotcha. So I've pinned this guy. I'm going to now shift down.
Here's the thing. You've suppressed that guy, which is actually a big deal because if you suppress him again, he's dead.
Okay. Well, then we'll try to suppress him again with 3 more dice. How's that sound?
Hang on a second. Let me get out there. I want to make this the right size, too, so give me one quick sec.
Are you putting your toys out?
Yeah.
I think it was that one is a suppress, and there's like a caution one.
Yeah, it's right over here. I got it.
Okay, got it.
Let me shrink it a little bit. There we go. All right, now we have it. So yeah, that dude is the dude in the front is actually who was? It was this guy here.
It was the one closest to me.
Yeah, there you go. He's suppressed. So same guy or the guy next to him?
Same guy. 3 more dice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, almost pin.
No, that's a pin. So nothing though, because he's
Back to Chrono, right?
Chrono, yep. So
All right, we're gonna feed the smoke here.
Feed that smoke. You know what to do. No, you don't.
Oh damn!
That tank is loose. It's loose.
Apparently.
That does cost a fire mission.
Yeah.
So back to me now, right? Because he failed his.
No, direct fire. Indirect fire does not count.
Okay.
And we're gonna drop some. We're gonna try and drop smoke from the 81.
Oh, 81 smoke. All right.
Bigger smoke.
1, 2, 3. Make that orthogonal for me. Go. Yes.
Got that one.
Where's your 81 at? It's here. Got him. Continue.
The real question, Jim, is how does CT feel about these smoke rules?
He would love these. Well, he has played this, I think. He certainly does like the smoke rules. I'm confident.
I mean, I am fond of deviation die and all that fun stuff.
Let's see. We're gonna try and rally this guy.
All right, does he have his commander within a base width? He does. Look at that. And we find out that he is a veteran. He is seeking to rally off suppression. So it is, where's that roll? There it is. Rally. Veteran suppression, well, actually, not bad at all. 3 to 6.
No.
Oh, no. Pass it over.
All right. My Panzer IV, which can now see, wants to put an HE round on some guys.
Yeah.
How does...
Okay,
Let's
so
see, it says
it's actually 4, which means he gets to shoot 4 dice at a target. If he kills that guy, it overlaps, and he can theoretically hit 2 more. So if you were to theoretically roll 4 suppressions, or 4 hits, you can splash them over. That's what the 2 means. So you get to roll.
So two splashes, basically?
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's 2 squares. So, for example, if you were to kill this guy...
Mm-hmm.
You could lay hits on this guy.
Okay. So I'm going to put an HE round on the suppress guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 4 dice minus 1 because of the terrain?
Do they
even with HE?
do they eat it for terrain? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
thought they did, but I can't remember.
Close contact. Yeah, it's like I keep forgetting. Yeah, vehicles are here in the back,
Right. You could tell they were tacked on.
where it's like, they fire or something. I think is what happens.
There's tanks about.
Vehicles and guns, towed weapons. No gunfire. There we go. Target priority. Yes. No, we already know about that. Anti-vehicle fire. No, I don't need any of that till later. Maybe. Kill potential. If the target squad has received 3 hits and been killed, any other squad within 1 stand. That's bazooka fire, anti-personnel fire. I don't see the modifier, to be honest with you. But let me double check under direct fire.
I'd assume he would get some sort of perk for being in cover. That would be nice.
I would too. I'm not saying... Oh, here we go. It's a -1 to accuracy, but that's not nearly as helpful as I wanted it to be.
What's the -1 to accuracy mean?
Roll HE die for hits as normal with direct fire. If hits are scored, see fire effects. Additional squads within 1 hand of kills. But right, fire effects.
Does cover lose you dice and affect your hit roll, or just lose you dice?
It just loses your dice. Yeah, see, it's got this really, really mixed up in here between the two of them. Anti-personnel fire, HE, EFF. Roll HE dice for hits as normal. If hits are scored, see fire effects. Oh, I see. That must be fire effects on here.
I assume by the as normal would be the 4-1.
Yeah, that'd be my interpretation of it too, unless there's something else in there.
Do have accuracy
no,
plus.
No, here we go. No, this is it. Yeah, it's just pin, suppress, kill. Yeah, it's not showing any modifier. It's just 4 dice.
So there's no terrain benefit for an HE round?
Nope.
I guess that's its perk, I guess.
Yep.
So 4 dice, here we go.
4 dice, it's suppressed guy.
To be clear, on the suppressed unit.
Yeah.
Another suppression.
Yeah, that's a kill, so he's out. Continue.
I'll put another HE round on them.
Mm-hmm.
You can only fire once, right?
Oh yeah, once per turn.
You're right.
Once per turn. Thank you.
Okay. What could I do? Can I pass? I willingly cede the initiative?
Oh yeah, you can cede the initiative. Absolutely.
I cede it.
You did not want... I'm just checking. You don't want to shoot with your HMG?
I can't because I can't see.
Oh, he smoked you, didn't he? Yeah.
Smoked me.
A smoking fellow. Yeah, pass over to you, Cronin.
We'll start by feeding the smoke.
Feed it.
Got it.
Yep.
Then we're going to drop smoke in the tank.
Well, before I pick it up, I'm going to check it. Go ahead and roll for it. Yep. That's a 2B, right? Yeah.
Yep. I got one over here.
Got it? Cool. You've been smoked.
I have a feeling this is going to happen frequently.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to start with... We're going to bring on first platoon. We're going to group move. And boop. And
when they get, I'm going to shoot you.
All right. Pull back. There. Who's shooting him?
This unit here.
Reveal yourself, sir.
Make sure I get the right one.
You've been seen, sir. You've been seen.
a way you like me to place this so you
I
can
like
easily
that.
tell?
I like that a lot because
Is that good? Just so you can see it from the air.
It's pretty obvious what's going on in there because you're considered in Crossfire to be in the space. You know, you're not at a window.
Right.
3 dice.
3 dice. Okay.
Pin.
A pin, but he may continue.
This guy stops, right?
Yeah, he
Or-
stops, right, but you may continue the move.
Can he do another react
Yes.
fire?
Oh, yes.
He will react fire in the same spot, catching you in the open
Do it again.
for 3 more. Ooh, a suppressed.
Suppress. Where'd my suppress go? There it is. And you continue your group move.
That's it for the group move.
All right, passes back to you.
So now the smoke over here will go away.
No.
Oh, you fed it.
You
You fed it.
just fed it.
Okay, you fed both the smokes, are new. Okay. We'll shoot you again. We'll shoot the suppressed one in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's
God.
very dead.
Ow. Jerk.
People say that it's hard to get kills in this game.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, Achilles, I hope you're paying attention, loser.
I just want you guys to know at this convention this past weekend, I had the worst dice rolling I've ever had in my life. Like, the umpire just goes, wow, you know you're having a bad day.
Yeah, but on this, what game were you playing?
That was Pickett's charge I was playing.
Oh, very good.
Had a whole brigade just falter and leave the field.
All right, you want to shoot the other guy?
Yeah, we'll shoot the other guy.
Same deal.
Suppressed.
Dude.
I guess I will shoot him for a third time.
Yeah.
The pin. Back to you, Chrono.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna group fire.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't have a leader. Well, these guys are different. This guy's a different.
Mm-hmm.
He's battalion HQ. I don't really have a battalion leader I can use.
Yeah.
So we will. HMG fires with 4 dice, right? Down
Yep.
to 3.
Yep.
So the HMG is going to shoot these guys in here.
3.
Pinned him.
Pass. But this passes. Oh, shoot, Chrono, you didn't fix your smoke.
I was going to say.
I am not going to penalize you for that, Chrono. You want to feed your smoke?
I will try. Tank smoke. Does not work. And my other smoke. Does feed.
All right, so pull the one off that didn't work. Let me decrement those 2. Those guys are pinned. Now let me go here to... So which one... Well, they both went. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
They both shot off their smoke rounds.
Gotcha, okay. So it's back to me, right? And these guys have a pin.
It is.
Okay.
It is, and they do.
The Panzer IV, we'll roll a 4 here on the open and here in the woods. So we're going to try to put an HE round on the guys in the open now with the Panzer IV.
Yep.
4 dice.
Another suppression, which is a kill.
And then he's going to change targets to this one here.
No, one shot, remember?
Oh, sorry, you're right. Keep forgetting that.
I only remembered it because Chrono told me.
You just get so excited.
I know, you're into it.
Keep shooting the guns.
I like to fire the tank many times.
Okay, so there's no penalty on firing when you're pinned. Is there? There's just no movement?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, we're going to fire upon... We're going to shoot these guys in the trees here. That same target. Here to here.
Dose.
A pin.
Pin, but that
Back to you.
passes.
Okay. We're going to feed our smoke over here.
Go.
No.
All right, that's up, and
And we're
that's your light smoke, right?
That's
That's the
my
3. That's the 81 smoke.
Oh, it's the 81. Got it. Continue.
And we're going to try and smoke out the tank here.
Mm-hmm.
That one works out.
All right.
And then the machine gun is going to keep shooting here.
Let me get rid of the. Okay, I marked the 81, but I did not.
Is there a point where a tank crew gets enough smoke that they just get pinned?
No.
Just they cough too much
It seems,
repeatedly.
it seems like there should be, but no. All right, so I'm sorry, Chrono. You said machine gun was going where?
Guys in the house.
3.
Missed.
Nothing there. Fidelis.
Okay. My machine gun and the half track is now going to fire on the pinned unit out here.
3.
Nope.
Nope.
Back to you.
Chrono.
All right, we're going to feed tank smoke. No.
No.
And we'll try and smoke out the machine gun. No. Ooh.
Ooh. All smoke fails this round. You'll pick up your smoke. I'll mark the.
Well,
Alright.
it should remain, right? Because I can't react fire with the tank.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it goes. No,
Oh, 'cause he just failed.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
right.
just failed it. Yeah, it's gone.
And we will continue to machine gun this guy.
I'm sorry. So 3, yeah.
Nothing.
Man, nothing.
All right, this tank is getting tired of that machine gun shenanigans, and is going to put a HE round on the tank on the machine gun.
He's going to get protective cover on that, so that's.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Should I have been getting protective cover all along then?
he doesn't shoot at this guy, but you've been getting protective cover. Oh, that's right.
Oh, you
This is the HE. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting an HE
no,
round.
Yeah, nope. 4.
Oh God.
Wow. No, that's that.
Okay. Did not expect this to be going so well. I'll put machine gun the pinned unit over here for 3.
Mm-hmm. Another pin, which is nothing.
Another
and
pin.
Chrono.
Back to you.
Okay, we're going to try and smoke the tank out. And we do. That's a 60. And then we're going to group fire from these two guys onto the...
I see 3. Yeah.
That's a mortar.
This
And
guy.
a bazooka.
This guy.
That's 2.
Okay. So 3,
2 and
2 and
2.
2. Yep.
Yep. Pin.
Mhm.
And nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Back to me.
Mhm.
Okay, this machine gun again is going to try to target the pinned unit for
Mhm.
3.
Mhm.
This is suppressed.
Mhm.
Then the guys in the house will target the same suppressed unit for 2. A pin. Back to you, Chrono.
We're going to try and rally the pin here.
3 to 6. Yes.
And then we'll put fire down this. Well, we'll stoke this smoke first. Yes,
Is that the 60?
60 again. And then we're going to keep trying to put fire on these guys.
Okay.
This is snappy, Jim. It's really fast.
Nothing there. Oh yeah.
Nothing. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been the opposite sides of the dice for you two, no doubt.
Okay. We'll do HMG again on the nearest unit. 3. Suppressed.
Yep.
And then the rifles will shoot as well on the suppressed unit.
How many stands have you lost, Chrono?
4.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, pin. Back to you, Chrono.
Yeah, I mean, I'm aware. This is not going to do me any good right now.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see.
Does he have shabby allied tricks?
They're not tricks. There's more dudes.
I figure there's going to be a lot of dudes.
Okay. We're gonna bring on next party easy company here.
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna zip down this way. Next party easy company. Let's see.
A sudden uncertainty.
And we'll try and rally up
Which one?
the suppressed
3?
gap. Got it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What are the rally levels by troop quality? Is it like veterans rally easier?
Yes, exactly.
Like 3+ for veterans, 4+ for regulars,
It's
5+ for green.
It's 4+ for veterans, but he's getting a bonus because he's got his commander right there.
Oh, gotcha.
These guys are going to wreck you by fire. These woods.
You know what you got? How many of them?
There's 2 bases there.
2 bases. You know what you need?
Got one.
Anybody in there?
What is it these woods that you're shooting in?
That whole woods. Yep.
Yes, there is somebody in those woods.
Who is that?
That is second squad of DSS.
Nicely done, Chrono. You
Oh.
may, of course, continue.
I thought those were 2 separate segments, but there you have it.
Okay.
See you, Frodo Baggins.
Guys are going to adjust. And then we're going to do a group fire onto these guys way over here.
I'm sorry. I missed you completely. You're going where to where? Ooh. So these guys and these guys? Those
Yep.
2? It looks like 2
We
each
could do a
way.
crossfire, I guess, but I don't think that gives any benefit. So,
Yeah. So that would be 2 and 2.
yep. Oh, suppress.
Oh, wow.
And second one. Nothing, but I suppressed him, so I can
You
keep
may
going.
continue, yeah.
Try and, well, we have arc of fire, right? If I remember correctly.
360
Or-
degrees except for the machine gun.
Yeah, okay. So these guys are gonna try and wreck you by fire in this house.
Both of them there? Well, you
Yeah.
can't shoot through your own guys.
We can go like that, right?
It's center. It's actually center out.
Okay. So I'm gonna move this guy then. He's gonna pull back.
Which you can do.
Stop.
Then you can turn him around.
And he's gonna turn around.
There you go. It's all beautiful.
And now they.
It's all beautiful.
And now they're both gonna shoot.
2 dice.
No dice this time.
Fidelis.
I didn't like that suppression. Think so. This is going to be a line of sight block.
Yes.
Let me get down on the table here, so I can see. It looks like these.
Well, remember, you've got to be able to see a terrain piece, right? And so you track it like this, and so it'd be that guy.
If my half track was going to fire, I can see this slice of the terrain here, but if this is
you can't cross that, right?
I can see that. I'm going to put HMG fire on first squad, third platoon here.
On dude there, yeah.
So that's 3 dice.
3 dice, yeah.
A pin. Back to you, Chrono.
Okay.
Where'd all my pins go? There's one.
Thinking.
Take your time. I'm looking for pins. And all your smoke is off, obviously.
Yeah. We'll try and smoke the tank out again with a light mortar.
Light. Yes.
And he does.
Poof.
Three missions left.
Yeah. Not fantastic, but what you gonna do?
CT would tell you to pop more smoke.
I'm working on it, but I'm trying to be. We will try to. Don't want to get machine gunned in the open. A bad thing.
Yeah. Typically not recommended.
Yeah, we'll try and pop smoke from the heavy.
All right. It is so.
Leave just enough so you can hit the suppress guy. Love it.
And we're gonna do some moving.
Hey, Andrew. Where you been, man? Hope you're good.
All right. Two different things I could try to do. We're going to attempt to wreck you by fire those guys again from these two.
Do your thing.
Oh, God.
So, what's going on? Anything in there? Anything in there?
Yeah. His friends.
SS Panzer.
The Grenadiers are out here. I'm going to set them up, Jim, just so they're hanging out the
Of
back
course.
door. Right?
Of course. That's great.
Just for you. And the PC, I'll put the PC on this side. Make sure.
Okay. In that case, we're going to do a group fire of those guys.
Group fire? Who will do it?
These two.
Those two fellas there? 2 each?
10. And nothing.
And enough.
I'm going to try to rally these guys here.
Yeah, See, the thing
the-
is, and I knew I should have looked this up. The way the scenario is set up. Oh, it is regular. Yeah, they're vets. Okay, good.
The Grenadiers are veterans, so they're 4+, was it?
No, it's better than that because that's merely a pin.
Yeah, this is suppressed.
Oh, these guys are suppressed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were here at the house. Sorry. And they have no commander. Okay, so what you'd want to do, all equal, is try to rally these guys first.
Okay.
Because those guys are veterans. They're already at a 3/6, but that makes them anything but a 1.
Because he's with the PC.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do the guys next to them. Watch me nail this one.
Mm. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now you can continue, and yes, there are 4/6.
So 4 up for the other guys that are
Yes.
suppressed?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Oh, nailed it.
Got it. Continue.
Okay. Guys in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Let's order, because these guys can look like they can see them,
Mm-hmm.
and they can see them. So we're gonna do. The PC's gonna order group fire for his.
He
platoon.
can't order group fire because they're not in the same place.
Oh, I see. They have to be within a base.
Yes.
to be-
However, he can order a crossfire.
Oh, the name of the movie in the movie.
The name of the movie is seen. There it is. Yes, because he can see them both and he can see the target. He may order a crossfire.
All right, I hereby order it.
You hereby order it, 2 each. Who you shooting?
All right,
at?
we'll start.
The pin guy.
The pin guy out here.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this is the group in the house first, firing for 2. Oh, suppression.
You are ridiculous. You know that?
I don't know what's going on. This is very unlike me. And now the unit in the woods firing. A pin.
You have not killed him, but because you succeeded in that crossfire, you may continue.
Okay. This pinned unit will now fire on the suppressed unit.
Yeah,
For
OJ,
2.
you see, that's what crossfires do. They're useful, and they allow the game to continue in your favor. So both you and Achilles can sit in the milk. Go.
Pin. Back to you, Chrono.
Okay. We will continue with the smoke here
Mm-hmm.
from the light again, even though it dwindles. And then we'll try and rally these guys.
Mm-hmm. 3.
I think we're now at
So
4
we
up.
go to the tank CT.
You
Or
should-
sorry, CT
you
Chrono.
You should be a 3 up.
Well,
Yoink.
and then we will group fire these guys in the house.
2 and 2.
Pinned.
Pin.
Nothing.
Pin.
Okay. We're gonna have the machine gun on the half track. It's getting a lot of work today.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna put fire on the. I guess I have to do the closer one, would I?
You don't. You don't.
Okay.
That's
The
the
lead-
only thing that you can't do is like snipe the FO behind there.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot the
3.
that guy out there, same guy, 3 on him. A pin.
Yep.
Back to you.
Yep. I know. What's the range on the bazooka again? Like, I can't remember how those work.
I was just looking at. Would you believe I was just rolling past bazooka? Well, there it is, right there. Look at that. Bazooka fire. Vehicles only. 45 degrees. They have an ACC and a pen. 1 bazooka attack per initiative. Yeah, I don't think they have a range.
Just say, how do you do range with no measuring?
Yeah, I don't think they have. I don't think anything has a range. Honestly, it's just a question whether you can see. But let's take a look at AC because remember we got to go through the whole ACC and pen thing.
Right.
USA bazooka. Oh, it's for guns.
I was thinking it'd be. I feel like it's a little silly they can shoot all the way across the map because the bazooka is not a long range weapon. But
No. But it's going to get eaten up in the ACC and Penn. United States, that's what I wanted. Where is it?
Gonna lob it.
Want to see me throw his football over them hills?
Uncle Rico this bazooka round into that half track.
Pretty sure it's a 1-2-2. So what you've got to do is you've got to think about it, in, like I say, in terms of the accuracy and the penetration.
Mm-hmm.
But let's take a look at that real quick, since we're here, I guess, and you might want to be shooting at some vehicles. Anti-vehicle fire. It's direct fire. There we are. You roll 2d6. The light die is accuracy. You got to roll 2 dice in a row. The first is your accuracy die that determines if the shot hits the target. It must be hit to be killed. Duh. The dark is the penetration die used to determine if it is killed by the attack. A vehicle is hit on a modified roll of 4 to 6. There are 2 types of modifiers. First is the gun accuracy modifier. The modifier is the number added to or subtracted from the die roll and represents the inherent accuracy of the weapon. Then there's terrain, which is the other modifier, protective cover or hull down. This is subtracted from the ACC roll. Then there's penetration. This is the combination of the muzzle velocity and the weight size of the shell. Guns that fire large shells at high muzzle velocities have the best chance. Pen is listed for each vehicle. Modified number is the number added to or subtracted from the pen die roll. Okay, good. Compare the modified pen number against the front or rear armor. It must equal or succeed. If it does, the vehicle is killed. So,
okay.
So I need...
You are gonna Uncle Rico this thing, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
So, as indicated by the scenario, a squad may be armed with a bazooka-type weapon. These include bazookas, Piats, Panzerfaust. They are detailed in the data sheets. You tell lies. Follow the same ACC pen procedures as for gun, but rolling once for each squad participating. The squad might perform only 1 bazooka attack per initiative. All right, now I gotta find the stats. Bazooka. It says it's in the data sheets. Don't lie to me, Artie.
I was gonna say in 1996 they made the umpire go on more trips through the rule books.
Yeah, they didn't care so much. It's true.
Go here, now go here, now go here.
Infantry squad, fire missions. He definitely... Okay, data sheets, United States. I am still... Oh, here we go. There's more. Ah, there it is. Has an accuracy of -2 and a penetration of 1.
Shooting at that guy would be like a -3. So it's impossible for me to hit.
Yeah, that's where it's going to get you. Yeah, because you need a 4.
I have to get him in the open. Yeah.
Yep, that's where they get you.
How does it? How does the cover make it impossible?
Because it's a -1. It's protected.
Okay, so he's on a -4 net then?
Yep, exactly.
So just because the protective cover a -1 to antique weapons or all weapons?
No, it's to the accuracy of the... It's anything that hits for small arms, and it's also accuracy for guns and anti-tank guns.
Okay, because you've been hitting me on 5s and 6s in cover all game.
Correct. Yeah. Well, no, it's a 5 and 6 for small arms. Period. Remember, it reduces a die.
Yes.
It reduces
Okay.
dice. It doesn't reduce accuracy. Hitting with small arms is a 5 or 6, but you reduce dice. Hitting with guns
Roger.
is accuracy.
Roger. Okay, let's see then. Um,
So he starts at a -2, and I would get a -1 more for the terrain. So he would
Right.
have to
He needs
hit on
and
a
he
4
needs,
plus.
and he needs you. He needs a 4+, which he can't get. If he rolls a 6, he rolls a 3. So
Okay.
well, let's smoke the tank again.
and you did that with which one?
That was the 60 again.
Thank you.
And we're gonna drop smoke over here. Actually, wait, no, not yet. We're gonna group fire these guys out here.
2.
Nothing. And a pin.
Fidelis.
Over to Fidelis.
Okay. All right. This half track is gonna put fire on this pinned unit over here, Easy Company, for 3
Which guy now? This guy there.
Oof.
suppression,
Suppress.
and then PC is going to order a crossfire to this pinned unit out here.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 for the guys in the house, firing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, what is going on tonight?
Another suppression.
And then 2 more from the guys in the trees. Pin.
Doesn't matter.
And then these guys in the house will now shoot the suppressed unit for 2. Pin. Back to you.
Okay. We're gonna try and rally guys up. We're gonna try and rally guys up front.
Sorry, these guys down here? Yep.
Yep.
3.
6. And we'll rally these guys.
Also 3.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Clean up nice.
And then we're going to again group fire these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nothing.
Okay. Panzer IV is going to put an HE round on this front unit again
Mm-hmm.
for 4 dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suppress. HMG is going to put fire on 1st Squad, 3rd Platoon here
Mm-hmm.
for 3. Pin. Back to you.
Okay, we're gonna try and rally. Oh, no good. Back to you.
Okay. Tank is going to fire again on the suppressed unit.
Mm-hmm.
Just pin.
Nothing at all.
Oh,
Back to you.
back to me then. Rally again.
Yes.
And again, group fire here.
Mhm.
Pin.
Pin.
And pin. No good.
Hmm. All right. Tank's going to fire again at this front unit.
Mm-hmm.
Suppression?
Keep doing that to me.
I know. This half track is going to put fire on the pinned unit out here
Mm-hmm.
for 3. Pin. Back to you.
Okay, we're gonna rally up. We're gonna rally these guys again.
And thus we are stuck in an infinite loop.
Yeah.
Well, I can't move in the open just yet, so we'll group fire here again. Gotta get something here. No.
Okay. Is there anything different I could do here? No, I think this is my best shot. I'm gonna put a
I mean, the biggest thing is piling on this with this.
yes.
You know.
Oh,
Ooh,
nothing.
whiff.
Not,
1, 2, 3,
not
4
like
though.
that. Not like that.
Back to you.
All right. Again, group fire. One of these days. Come on.
You're trying to find the sweet spot.
Yeah. Nope, not today.
Not yet.
All right, tank fires again, same target.
Oh,
Ooh,
everyone's going dry.
Man, this is too many rounds.
They're
in the
tired.
chamber, I guess. Yeah.
everybody's tired. Loader's arm sore.
We'll try something slightly different, and we'll group fire the guys in the house instead.
Mm-hmm.
Watch, it's gonna be like all 6s now.
Well, pin. I hit something for once. And that's it.
All right, tank, same target. Pin.
Pin.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like as the defender, I want to try to get pins to keep you from moving
Of
as much
course,
as I
yeah.
can too.
We will. We will group fire again. Another pin. And another pin.
All right, tank's gonna change target and hit second squad now. That's got nothing on them for 4.
Yes.
Ooh, suppressed me that time.
Suppressed. And then half track's gonna shoot the suppressed unit for 3. Pin. Back to you.
Okay. Rally the suppressed unit.
Yes.
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Fired up.
Let's see. And then we will group fire the house again from up front here. Got him, finally.
Suppression.
And then we're going to... The spotter is going to try and drop smoke.
Okay.
From the 81mm mortar.
81. Yep.
Smoke it is.
I don't think he has line of sight on me now.
I'd say
Right,
not.
because the hedge... Yeah, okay. So... These guys are going to group move.
Mhm.
Second platoon, ED company.
All right, I'm going to shoot you here.
From where?
Can this tank not shoot this way with a react fire?
He would have to shoot. No. No, he can't turn himself that much. You'd have to pivot your turret in turn.
Oh, I see. So that okay. Can this rifle squad then fire this way?
Yes.
This right. So this pinned rifle squad will try to put fire on you.
Three.
It's
before
3
they-
in the open, right?
3 before they hit the trees.
A pin.
A pin. Not enough.
I need a pin marker.
Got one.
And then can they attempt to shoot these guys
Yeah.
too as they move across?
Correct.
All right, same
They
deal.
did- They did. Yeah. So right about there.
Uh oh.
Oh, no fire.
Gonna go here. He's going to rally these guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a nothing. Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say
I
it.
didn't. I wasn't gonna say it. There you go.
Then they're going to move in. Can they shoot this guy?
Yeah, sure.
When does close combat trigger since we occupy the same
Touching.
feature?
Touching.
Touching.
Base to base.
Base to base.
Mono e mono.
Pretty much. They're going to then group fire these guys. I assume it's still cover both
Of
ways,
course,
right?
yeah. Yes, yes.
Ten.
Oh,
Ooh.
suppress. Yes.
How are the turntables?
Yes.
How the turntables. All right, I'm gonna do some movement now.
Indeed.
Exit. Let's see.
I'll throw out another thank you to the Mechanical Turk for telling me to turn up my bit rate. So, hope it's all a little bit smoother
come
for you
on.
out there.
Considering. You'll bring on H Company.
It's a whole other company.
Exactly. They're going to come up here and do a group move. Into the woods. I think everyone can see him as no fire though, so. Out of the woods. Into the woods.
Sound time.
I need a Stuka.
Well, I'm sorry, it's that stage of the war where your
Yeah.
Air Force is pretty grounded. These guys are gonna come up like this to make some room.
Does a no fire have a penalty for close combat? I'm deciding if I want to react.
No, I
There's
mean,
a
he's
press,
not,
you can't shoot.
Oh,
he's
he,
not- yeah,
oh,
he can't. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I saw the pin marker. The
yeah,
tree was blocking
no,
the.
No, he is. Get that way.
He's depressed now too.
Oh, he's very depressed.
Whole company coming at.
Yeah, I was
10
gonna say
guys.
he's had better days. That dude.
Then we'll bring on the other part of H Company. And since no one can shoot them, I'm just gonna put them up here. So, if that's okay.
Yeah, this is where we talk about the rhythm of Crossfire. Try doing this in pretty much any other game of this type, where an entire company gets to pull jerk moves like this.
Right.
Which it is, but
This would have taken 30 minutes in other system, right?
Yeah, right.
They also killed like half a platoon of guys to get here. So
Yep. No, I didn't say there's anything illegitimate going on. But suddenly now the hills are alive with Americans. I also do love the fact that I know this is not your intention, but the way they're posed, it's as if the 2nd Squadron, 2nd Platoon, Easy Company was basically ignoring these guys.
yeah, then H Company's gonna follow up. And they're gonna do a group move into hand-to-hand combat here.
Yeah. Well, you can only group move down to the platoon, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be 2nd Platoon of H Company
All right,
here.
so what you do here is you do the group move and you make the contacts as best you can. Oh, bringing him along for the party, huh?
Well, why wouldn't I?
I don't know. Yeah, this is. What
I've been warned about close combat though.
Yeah, this is not great.
No, he's suppressed, which makes it
Which is
easier.
gonna make it better. No, can you fit him in there? You can't stack.
I'm
You can't stack.
Yeah, I'm gonna tweak this guy. I'll leave the CNC out if it means I can get both my other actual stands in.
Yeah.
I think that'll do.
Yeah, I think that's fine. That'll work. Yes.
Does the CNC still give his bonus?
He does. He
He's
does.
a- okay.
Yeah, he's in
He's the
base.
+0, so
Yeah, it's not like
Okay.
that helps. Yeah, he doesn't help all that much. So here we go. It's crew served weapon, none. Neither side is green. This is not a surprise encounter. Oh, the target is suppressed. So that is a +2 to chrono, actually. So Chrono,
Interesting.
you have a +2. No SMG armed. Are all squads in combat on? Well, both sides are veterans. So Chrono, you're a +3, and Fidelis, now you've gone to a +1.
Okay.
Each squad larger, you've gone to a +4, Chrono.
Okay.
Your guy has no bonus. That's it. No. Combat involvement. No. I'm just looking through it.
This is straight roll off, right?
Now it's a straight roll off with those modifiers. High roll wins.
Oh, geez.
9.
Oh, no.
Oh, gee. Oh, that's super.
Yeah, well, there you go. And that's it. That's how close combat works.
And they're dead. So could this guy react to that close combat?
I think he also has an arc, right? As a vehicle.
Yep. He actually could shoot these guys.
As they moved up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I would open up to do that.
Yep, might as well.
I need the turntables.
Mm-hmm. Need a little something.
All right, so that's 3, right? Because he's in the woods.
Yep. Because you will seize initiative from him too.
Come on, baby, give me that initiative. No.
No.
Turn tab table. Ooh.
Yeah.
We're changing the barrels.
Yeah. Chrono continues.
I'm gonna try and I'll try and rally these guys back here first.
Okay.
And they do.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's see. They're going to come up to this hedge. Well, no. Oh, that was a no fire on his. That guy's no fired now. Right?
Yeah, he's no fired because it was
it doesn't
total
matter.
win.
He can only fire once anyway.
Ah, okay. So these guys are going to come up to here.
But I'll mark him. Oh no, that's right. He just fires like a regular HMG, so that's even worse than that. Ew.
I'm not sure how you assault a vehicle, and I'm not sure if I want to. So
There's a cat. There are cat rules. We can go through them.
yeah, might as well. Let's say, right now I need like a 6 to hit with my bazooka. So I'm like, is there a better way to take that guy out? Is there a better way?
You want to go through cat?
Yeah, just let me know how it works. 'Cause I want to know if I have better odds doing that better than trying to shoot him with the bazooka. Because right now you have a 1 in 6 chance to even hit him with the bazooka. So it's like,
I want to climb on top and beat you with the tube.
yeah, it's like pretty much.
Where are my vehicles at? There we go. That is interesting. The bazookas are actually pretty awful, especially since they're 45 degrees to the front.
I think Panzerkrauts are probably equally awful, but I don't know.
They're all the same.
Yeah, like all handheld AT is pretty terrible. Which I guess he's kind of like, fine, you want tanks? Here, have some tanks.
And everything sucks.
Oh wow, it's close. It's just close combat.
Oh really? So if I throw enough bodies at it, I'll just drown him.
Yes. APC's half tracks count each passenger squad in addition to the vehicle for each squad larger bonus. If the APC is killed, all of its passengers are also killed. Note that the vehicle lose their intrinsic plus bonus when the vehicle combat within woods feels rough. They don't. Oh, they have an intrinsic plus, I guess. So let's take a look at that. It's under 8.3. He says.
I get my Hanomag model off the shelf here for good luck.
Okay, got to get to our modifiers. They get an automatic +1.
Okay.
For being an APC. How many guys you got in there, Fidelis?
It's nobody.
Oh, so he's all by himself. So
that's just a machine gun.
Yeah. What you want to do there, Crown?
Well, we're gonna do some rearrangement. Then we're going to set this up. And we're gonna all of second platoon easy company is going in.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Gotta touch him. Gotta touch him.
Touch my
He's,
half track.
he's unfortunately also invisible to me, so I'm kind of estimating.
Oh, the vehicle.
Oh, the half track is?
Huh.
Yeah.
You're touching him now. Now I approve.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, let's roll
Okay.
through our modifiers.
I'll take a picture so you believe me. This would make a great scene in Band of Brothers, though.
Yeah. Please take a screenshot because I can actually see it later. Unfortunately, my cache is kind of screwy.
Target is okay, so nobody's green. It's not a surprise. Nobody is suppressed. You're both veterans. You're both getting a +1. He's getting a +2 because he's a vehicle. And
I was just +1.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said you had a +1 for being a vehicle.
He gets a
earlier.
+1 for being a vehicle, but he also gets +1 for being a veteran.
Okay, all right.
So that's a total of +2. You are a veteran +1, so it's going to be, I think, +2 both ways, unless you got a commander with a bonus. You don't.
Yeah, he does.
He's
PC
+2, yeah. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 2 to 4.
So just so we're clear on this, if I roll a 6 and he rolls a 1, I wipe out an entire platoon.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's nasty.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
A 4.
6. No, he got you.
Gonna say. Whole platoon charge in the open and one machine gun on a half track takes everybody down.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think what we're supposed to imagine is that guy would have turned that machine gun just in time.
Yeah.
Whew.
Okay. We're gonna move the rest of H company.
And by the way,
Here.
just in case you're wondering at home, and I think Fidelis probably has figured this out, this has all been one turn for Chrono.
Mm-hmm. You gotta light it on fire, Jim. Get your fire.
What do you think I'm working on over here?
Clearly they chucked a grenade in there.
You know me better than that.
I was gonna say, we're about the aesthetics here.
All right. Now I have to decide what to do next.
It's appropriate that it was easy company, Chrono.
Yeah, I was like, well, they have the +2 leaders. I was like, I gotta use them just for the bonus. Also,
Just played spears on me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now what do we do? Ah,
What happened?
I don't know.
It's reloading. Okay. You gotta load image. Oh, it just reloaded the whole table.
That's
Yep.
everybody's okay.
You reload.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, I think we're still. We're
Yeah,
still
everything
good.
looks fine. If that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's good. My stuff's here.
Okay, we'll leave them for now. Question then becomes, what to do next?
What's really interesting to me is a lot of these guys were getting hosed down by that same machine gun, and they came all the way over here.
They're like, you know what? that
yeah?
guy in particular. That guy.
You and the purple winged horse you rode in on.
Oh man, I'd like to do that, but also I can't know for sure. So let's not do something foolish.
That's a cool picture.
And these guys are gonna scout by fire.
Who's that?
This group is gonna scout by fire.
Do it.
Oh,
Nope. Hey, Fidelis, you get to play.
Hey! Ooh, okay. Now it's the what I can do versus what I want to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for the tank to now engage over here, I'd have to do a turret move or just a
Well,
rotate
you know
vehicle.
that, no, remember that tank?
Oh yes, okay. I will. But the turret,
Yeah.
I like to face this way.
Mm-hmm.
That counts as a move action, or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm facing this way
the
now.
point he's making to you is if you do that, you can't shoot.
I can't. Oh, because he has one thing to do.
Yep.
he bounces it out, I guess, because they are wicked if you roll well on them. It's like,
Yeah. No, I would like to make the move, Jim. He's facing this way now. To the right.
you could just turn the whole tank, even though
Yeah. Okay.
this I'm not going to do this.
Guess my no fire comes off on this guy, right?
It does.
Okay. We are going to. I'm going to attempt to rally here
Those guys. That's
with
all
the
guys.
with the
That's-
PC, right?
Those are threes. Yeah.
Okay. Don't fail me now, dice.
Doesn't.
Oh, it didn't print.
No, it bounced off that other die because of whatever happened with the computer.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
All better.
Still they're good.
Mm-hmm.
Feel good. We're gonna put direct fire on the unit closest to the half track.
Two.
I actually have to. Do I have to change my facing, or just do I count
No.
as in the build?
Nope.
you were basically in that building,
Yep.
running around.
And it's 360 anyway, or for
Okay.
small arms.
All right, so 2 dice on the guy closest to the half track.
Something I think Vance would have liked. Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Back to you,
Chrono.
Chrono.
You let Chrono go again.
My smoke goes away. I'm going to try and spot with my 60 to drop smoke
Okay.
because that tank is still sitting there.
It is.
Oh no!
No smoke for you.
Whiff.
And I
Yeah,
do
we-
believe that was your
60's
last
almost
fire
dead.
mission.
From the 60, yeah.
Oh, done.
Yep. I'll try for the 81. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, 4 to go there.
Sacre bleu!
Quel dommage!
It's the problem. You brought a French mortar.
It's well, it is a French design. 60 is a French design, so you know.
This is true.
Oh,
So if you had a 5 centimeter mortar, though,
yeah.
everything
What
could have
else
been
my-
different for you.
What else does my +2 give my? What else does the +2 leader let me do besides Indian combat
I think
bonus?
that's it.
All right. In that case,
Oh,
These guys
rally.
are-
He gets it in rally.
I guess in rallying too. Okay. We guys are going to group fire here.
Okay, go for it.
Pinned him. Oh, so close. Over to Fidelis.
Mhm.
All right, tank is mad at you now.
It is.
Yeah, I figured.
Tank's gonna put an HE round on the guy as closest to the half track.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not that angry apparently.
Wow. Wow. Blam!
This is the smoke from the half track. We couldn't see through it.
I made my 81.
Breathing too heavy on the periscope.
Or ooh.
If you listen really closely, you can hear Achilles shouting something about tanks from England.
This is a hill, right?
Where's that? No.
Okay, so it's not actually a rise. It's
Nope. See? Nothing.
oh, okay, yeah, the map.
It's just our it's our boy Lazy Boy being aesthetic. We love it. Be aesthetic.
It's a snowdrift.
All right, let me look at the map really quick so I can figure out when it. Yeah, okay, that's not good. That won't help me. But okay, so let's continue. I wish these squads were bigger. Right now, I'm only getting like. I can't. I want to use. I can only like. Can only do so much. We will try and group fire these guys again
Mm-hmm.
from here. Bang, pow, bang. Hey, you got me.
Uh-oh.
And second group.
Help, help, I'm being suppressed.
Come to the violence inherent system. Then next group of H company will also put fire on them.
Mm-hmm.
No. Bad.
Tank once again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say tanks a lot.
Thanks for the memories.
Ooh, suppress.
Yeah, there's a suppress.
All right. Now we will attempt to rally these guys. Three up, right?
Yeah.
Feeling good. Now I will fire upon the suppressed unit with them for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Back to you.
All right. +2 leader is going to rally these guys, which I think is just like...
They're veterans, so it'd usually be a 4-up. So yes, anything. Well, you know.
He didn't say the number, just for you.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Blessing.
That tank irritates me.
Does it now? How do you think that?
Will no one rid me of this?
This meddlesome tank.
Yes.
You know.
I'd take it for you too if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Your Panzer IV. We will. Oh man, I don't want to sit here and get shot, but also stripping the opportunity. Oh well, we will put group fire on them again. Ooh, no, not a good start. Pinned him. That's something. But over you again.
Tank. Troops.
Tank.
Boom.
What more needs to be said?
Suppression.
Ow.
Now guys in the house for 2 on the same unit.
Oh, got him.
Tekka tekka. Yeah, we're gonna fire again with these guys for 2 on the other squad, other side of the PC there.
Mm-hmm.
Pin.
Alrighty. We'll put fire from the other part of Easy Company over here.
Mm-hmm.
2 and 2. Pin again. And another pin. Damn. Well, over to you.
And the tank see those guys. I think he could see here, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll put HE round on them now.
Mm-hmm.
A pin.
Mm-hmm. Which you already have, and not enough.
Yep, back to you.
Let's see. We're going to rally these guys. They do.
They're afraid of spears.
Yeah, and we're going to do a retreat move off this hedge.
Mm-hmm.
And once we're off the hedge, we're going to zip back into the trees here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's standing there and getting shot by a tank sounds like a bad idea.
Generally.
Yeah, actually, proved fatal. And then we're going to group fire here again. No. No. Very sad.
Okay. One little section versus company.
Problem is we can't hit you right now is the problem.
It's a very sturdy house.
Yeah.
So he's got a 45.
Mm-hmm.
You're now hiding behind the house.
Would you adjudicate that I could see these guys?
No, you have to turn.
Okay. Hmm. We are going to attempt to fire with these guys upon this closest section here,
Mm-hmm.
too. No.
Okay.
We will continue putting fire. 2 and 2. No. Pin. No good. Back to you. Here be an impasse.
Yeah. I'm going to turn the tank to face these guys.
Okay.
Just enough to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Rumble, 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 rumble,
Good
rumble.
enough. All right.
And then we will attempt to fire again with these guys on those guys.
Mm-hmm.
D's on does for 2.
D's and O's.
Nothing.
Oh, we'll try to suppress these guys again. No. No. Back to Fidelis.
Tank go boom
Bang. Pow.
on those guys for 4. Nothing. Wow.
Oof.
We accidentally fired a smoke round. And it still missed.
How does AT work against people? How does AT fire mission work again?
I believe it's just the same grid, but give me a sec.
I still have some left, and I'm like, do I want to try that?
It has a number of attacks dice and kill potential, both based on their caliber. Oh yeah, that's right. The 60s get 3 dice, mortars and guns to 82. Are they 60s or 61s?
The one that has ammo left is 81.
81. They have 4 dice. They have a kill potential of 1 square. Select the target squad. Roll the appropriate number of dice. 5, 6 hits. 1 pins. 2 suppresses. 3 kills. Same as that. If it has 3 hits. Barrage fire structures. In buildings. No. That's it.
They are in building.
Just shoot at him.
They are in building, so.
Oh, in that case, I believe he chooses which one of his stands receives the hits.
Oh, okay. There's only one stand in there, so.
I choose him.
Yeah. That's it. 4 dice.
All right. We'll shoot. We'll drop a mortar stonk on these guys from the 81s.
Who can see him?
Let's see. Where is the. Oh, he's
Foo Fighter?
Well.
As a practical matter, he would have to move.
Okay, then I will move him.
Am I allowed to shoot the foo as he moves,
You
or
are
because
not allowed
there's?
to shoot. You don't shoot foos. You don't shoot foos.
I can't fight the foo.
No foo fighting.
And unless they're the only one in the piece of terrain, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
At which point then you can start.
Oh no, that's not true. Reacting, he can. He can.
Oh yes.
So yes, you could shoot the foo.
I would like to shoot the foo. I'm tired of that foo.
All right. What?
You just met him. How can you be tired of him? Yes.
2 dice.
I'm tired of that foo you do. Oh, that's bad.
You got yourself a no fire over there, handsome.
You will commence to bombard that house.
With the 81, yeah. So that takes it down to 3. Go 4 dice.
That got him.
Oh, look at that. That's a suppression.
Here comes the H company.
Oh, Lord.
And the tank can't react because it can't see that angle.
That's right.
We're gonna hit this guy first. Well, they're in the
building. They're in the building.
Yeah, so let's go up and hit the building.
Yeah, you're all hitting the building. We've been through this. All right.
Still waiting for one of these close combat dice just to go extremely poorly, and you just lose a whole platoon.
Yeah, I've seen it happen before, but that's why I'm suppressing you before I go in. That's why so it doesn't happen. I'm
Which is-
reducing the odds of that.
Which is probably the wise thing to do. Shoot them a lot and then charge in there.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's the benefit of buildings? There it is. Can be bloody. Oh, you don't say.
You don't say. We're trying to just sit there and shoot him to death, so you know.
Yeah, it looks like it's none of those things. Interesting. Surely they get something here, don't they?
I do, and don't call me Shirley.
Obviously, it's not a crew-served weapon. Nobody is green. It's not a surprise. One is depressed. That's definite. So that's a +2 for Chrono. That's a +3 because he's veterans. So it's a +1 to a +3 right now. You are one squad larger.
Yes.
Okay. So that's a 4. What is his bonus? You're a PC or CC?
He is 0.
So you're still at a 4. What's that?
I have a PC.
And what's his level?
Doesn't say when I hover over him. He's a veteran PC.
So was mine, so it could be a 0.
Doesn't say. Let's have a look.
And say on my Tioni unit link.
Oh, you do have one. Is that 9 company?
Leader +1.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
leader
+1.
+1.
Yeah, so that takes you to a 2 anyway.
Woohoo!
All right, now talk
Better
to me
than
about these buildings. Talk to me about these buildings.
I lock the door. I close the shutters.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes. So this is just a 2 to a 1 squad wise, right?
Yes. I think it's a 4 to a 2. Or just 4
I'm
to
actually a little.
1.
I just can't believe there isn't a benefit to being inside of a house.
I mean, you treat it as any other terrain, I guess.
I guess. Well,
The-
that's
the
true.
game
Well,
doesn't-
there is no terrain. That's the thing.
Yeah, but, I mean, I know it treats bunkers a little differently, but
Yeah, I was looking for that.
I remember bunkers being a thing.
Yeah. Let me take a look at my other chart. Now I'm going to the QRS. See if it's maybe a little simplified there. Indirect fire, close combat. Here we go.
Is that a physical copy I hear you flipping through?
It is. I have both, actually. I am legitimately surprised. But what do I know? It appears to be a looking last chance, looking around. Mines, wire, guns, vehicles, terrain features. Here we go.
Doorbell.
Depressions, sad. Yeah, buildings block LOS and provide protective cover. That's it. 4 to 2.
Oh lordy. Here we go.
Oh
And-
dear.
Oh no. They dead.
Big dead. Indigo.
It's okay. They did a good job.
He did.
I'll stick them at the back here slightly.
Yeah,
A platoon held a whole company up.
it did.
2 companies.
And we can't suppress the tank. As much
Can
as
I-
I wish we could.
Can I react angrily with the tank? Can put a HE round in that house. 'Cause I'm angry at him now.
Holy cow. Well, I can't say we're going to get to 70, but
20?
20.
Hey, I'll take that.
Me too. A 20 bell on a Thursday night fight? Heck yes. Chrono, you're at the bat.
What's wrong with you people? Can I react with the tank to fire HE into that house from that close combat?
Yes, you can.
I do. Have an HE round.
3.
A pin. I guess it'll be on. We'll put it on the stand that I can see over here, closest to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did. Cool.
Yep. We'll try to rally that.
Okay.
And we do.
And you do. It was a well-intentioned shot. Didn't get him no fire. Well, it doesn't matter. You can fire
There's no. I forgot to put the no fire on this guy. He's a no
No,
fire.
the pin.
No,
being-
he didn't mean the tank. There,
pin.
this guy over here.
Sorry. Yeah, this guy was
about
no
100
fired the
years
through.
ago. He no fired you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Forgot to put his hockey puck next to him.
We're gonna bring up these guys. Well, we're gonna group move. We'll do this properly. He's gonna come up, and he's gonna hit this fence and stop. I assume nothing.
There's a gap in that fence. You are on a road.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna come through,
Zoom, zoom.
turn, come up to the
That is a
woods
fence.
here.
You just hit a fence right there.
No, I saw the You just stop. Anything? Gonna pop in.
Is there a benefit for me shooting the CO by himself?
You kill CO.
You can kill the CO. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that was the smart thing to do here when you hit the fence, right? 4 in the open.
Sure.
I guess it doesn't matter because you're.
You only get one shot from the.
You only get one
tank.
shot from the
Oh,
tank.
it's right. Never mind. Proceed.
And then
Just want to keep blowing you up. It's just so fun.
all right, and then we're gonna bring up these guys behind.
You may proceed.
I'll do the thing where I stop and then hop.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go up and hit the tank. If nothing prevents us. Yeah, let's see. He's gonna turn. He's gonna go. Burp.
I think as you close, I'm gonna reveal something.
Okay.
Okay.
I will out.
Second squad, first platoon. Let me go grab him. There's more Germans,
Oh my God!
and they just like
Germans?
this.
In this village?
Yes. And so
Impossible.
it will shoot you as you close for 2.
Okay.
2.
I guess I have to reveal everything in that terrain
Yes,
feature, right?
you do.
Okay, so the PC's with him. Two on those guys in the woods. Oh, almost I pinned you. This is not a no fire.
Pin is nice though, so that
Yeah.
will stop him from making contact.
Halted the fisticuffs.
Theo's going to come up. These guys are gonna come up.
I'll shoot them again. Oh, I can't see them through my tank.
No, those.
Could I have seen them
see.
back here?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
Like that's your your
yeah.
angle right there.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna try and rally these guys.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, you didn't want to do that. That was not the time you wanted to miss that.
Nope. But we'll see what happens.
The barrel lowers slowly on the Panzer IV.
Yeah.
It pets the guy on the head and then fires a 4.
Go ahead.
I'm shooting at the non-pinned one right here.
Yeah, you'd have to.
I assume so. Yeah.
That's the only guy you got an arc.
Oh no!
Oh, just a
Only
pin.
a pin.
A pin. Oh, it passes.
He's gonna try and rally. Going to the left again.
Is he?
You
Oh
don't.
no!
That's good enough.
He's gonna try and rally the other guy. And he does.
Now you can shoot that guy.
I will shoot that guy
Mhm.
for 4. Oh,
no.
no.
Man!
No fire. Like, you know, like, he doesn't really
Well, it
matter. But still.
but you no fired the tank.
Then they're gonna group move into contact.
Yeah.
Close the hatch.
Quick, close the hatch, lock it up. Lock it
Close
up.
the door.
boys. Oh boy.
Now let's talk about pistol ports on Panzer IVs.
Shall we? Shall we now? All right.
41.2.2.
Look, they got an MP40 in there. They're not afraid to use it.
Both are veterans, so that counts for a +1. Target is obviously not suppressed. Each squad larger, so that's going to be a +2 for Chrono. What's your commander there, Chrono?
He's a 0.
So you're still at a +2. There's one other I'm looking for.
This terrain negatives for the tank being in woods, right?
He does.
Oh, is there?
There's one thing he loses for that. It's why wouldn't you put that here?
I thought it'd be good to put the tank in the woods.
There's a very specific benefit to tanks, and all of it, for whatever reason, they're choosing not to. Well, that's highly aggravating. Oh, there it is. He would have been a +3, but because he's in woods, he's a 0. So,
That's mean.
So it's a +1 versus, what did I tell you, Chrono?
I'm at a 2 currently.
Yeah, so
Well, no, 3. Well, no, yeah, it is 2.
veteran plus your additional,
yeah,
so
yeah.
2.
That's actually the closest count combat we had so far.
Yeah, it's +1 to +2.
So you're saying there's a chance. 5.
5.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Tank go boom!
I used up all my luck at the beginning of the game.
No kidding,
Apparently.
you did. Like I say, this game takes Cat Assault. I regard this as looking at Cat just like it does in Panzer Leader. It actually takes it seriously and as if it were possible. I Ain't Been Shot Mum is far more skeptical.
I think this game's trying to be much more. I think this game is aiming for a different, quicker, different way of resolution than
Of
Agent
course.
Shot One.
Of course.
Okay, and we're gonna try and spot smoke. We do.
Where will that be?
Let me grab it. We're just gonna throw it right. Oh wait. There.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the flank has folded.
Coming out of the house. And up here. Then turn up to the wall. Over the wall. Then the rest of the platoon's gonna come.
When this squad gets to here, I'm going to shoot you with the guys from this house.
Oh no!
Into here.
3.
Ooh, surprise!
Ooh, suppression!
Over to you.
The group moves. I gotta do the rest of my group move.
Oh, good point. And so he'll get to shoot you here as well.
3 in the open. Oh!
Killed!
Wow.
Killed outright.
Outright. Well, they're on a hot streak, right? Guess I feel like I gotta shoot them again.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think... Yeah, okay. I'll shoot him again for 3. Oh, no.
No, apparently not. Back to you, Chrono. Smoke.
It's a good idea, though. Concept of
how
shooting
many
them was nice.
do I have left?
Should have 2.
I have 2.
3.
I will go ahead and stoke that.
Yes, you will. 1 to go.
Yes, sir. And instead, I will send these guys across the street and into the house. And then these guys will join them.
Mm-hmm.
And then their leader. And let's see. We're then going to start putting fire on these guys from.
I'm gonna react with them as they enter the house.
Okay. Okay,
This
go for it.
section's gonna fire.
Okay, go for it.
It's 2 on the house. No fire. There's a little disc. Here it is.
And then we're going to.
Actually, could it have been a group no fire or group react because
Yeah.
the PC's here,
Yes.
or a group crossfire
It's
in
actually
response?
a crossfire. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then they'll roll there too.
I mean, that's the same platoon, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, well.
Nasty.
So no fire, and in fact now a suppression, and the phase turns.
How are the turntables?
Don't mess with the man's Kubelwagen, which we have no idea what it's for.
we legitimately didn't. Leading this first one up here is going to fire again on these suppressed guys out here in the open for 3.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you guys are all
Wow.
fired. Eastern Front, all of you.
We're going to start off trying to rally these guys.
The
I think
Eastern
it's gonna
Front
be-
is vaguely right around Strasbourg at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Over
Oh,
you.
dude. Back to now smoke gun too.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to try something crazy here, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe not that crazy. I'm going to expose myself on the internet here.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
This guy here.
Uh-oh.
They're in the house.
Mm-hmm.
They're exiting the house to here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
should face them.
Yes.
They are now entering this house.
Yes.
They are now exiting this house.
Mm-hmm.
They're running across the street.
Yeah, yeah.
They're entering this house.
They are.
We will react fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can. Who can?
Stick them out just a
This
little
guy,
bit.
there's another squad in there.
Just the one guy? Yeah. Got it.
There's also this guy, but not him.
Well, one of them has to. You have to choose in that case.
This guy's going to shoot at him.
All right.
Got him.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, nice shot, Ace.
Revengi!
Rengi!
Got him, coach.
Let me at him. And we'll try and rally this guy. Well, we're gonna use our last mortar stunk to we're gonna use the last mortar stunk to hit these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys are useless.
Sad.
That's 2 straights we've rolled on D4 on 4 dice like that.
I know, no kidding.
Pretty interesting dice tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll yeah. Ugh, not great.
You've made the flank, but now you're strung out.
I don't disagree with you on that, Tommy. Company H is getting some medals.
We're gonna group fire onto these boys over here from Easy Company on the hedge line. Got him.
Ooh, suppression.
And again, second group. Oh!
Oh!
Whoa!
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 Did he roll those dice, or did he just drop them?
Right?
That makes my life easier. Somewhat. Not
It's
that
because you have
easy.
shifty powers. That's what. That's the
Apparently,
secret.
50 powers is over here in the
It's easy
in the
company.
tree line.
Picked them off. Ping.
And these guys are gonna put suppression on this group from this tree line. Acceptable?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
All right. First group. It's a pinned.
Mm-hmm.
Second group. Oh, almost. No, just pinned. Okay. So back to you.
All right. Losing those guys definitely made your life easier.
I'm not expecting it to happen, but I'll take it. I'm pleased. I'm pleasantly surprised.
I need to attempt to rally these guys.
Yep.
I believe if I look at my TO and E, company HQ. Where's my HQ? Oh, it's a green.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
green. Yeah, they are. That's what I was just about to say. They are grün, and as they are grün suppressed, you need a 6.
Ooh, gross. Okay, maybe we won't do that first.
You can get a leader up there to help them out, but
it has to be a specific leader, right?
it has to be their leader. Yeah.
What do you think of across the street?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have a squad in the house. I'm going to shoot him once he steps out.
I say, should I run across the street in front of a squad? We are gonna. All right, we're gonna have this squad here fire upon this squad here.
That has been my
Or
problem the whole
the
game.
suppressed one.
The unsuppressed one or the unsuppressed one?
The suppressed one.
Okay.
Suppressed one for 2. Pin.
Over to
Back to you.
Okay. We're gonna try and rally this squad. I think it's a 3. Well, it's a +0. It's still you still get +1 for that, or they just.
That's an exceptionally good question. Now that I'm thinking about that.
Otherwise, it's just a 4, which I'm like, okay, which I'm fine with. I just want to make sure that I'm not.
It's actually
giving a
no.
bonus.
It's his. Yeah, it is his ability. So yeah, it's a 0.
There's a 4 then. Okay. Yeah, let's rally. Let's do it. Why not? He does. Okay. And then they're going to group/crossfire at these guys. I mean, it's a group fire, but it could be either. But suppressed.
Oh
my
man,
goodness. My dice turned hot. Jeez. Oh, that's
What?
twice I've done that.
wow.
Wow. I feel like we're reliving this episode. Spears has relieved Dyke and coming in hot.
We're gonna try and rally these guys. We just need a 4 at this point, I think. No, they're still pinned down, being unhappy.
Back to me.
Yep.
Oof. Okay. Going to reveal this guy. Where is he? This is the CO. Is that the right one, Jim?
You're running around. I gotta catch you.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Okay, so he's in this building here. So I'm gonna face him, and then he's going to step outside, run across the street, and jump in.
We will take a reaction fire at him as he steps in.
Sure.
Okay.
Can I do it from both squads or just the one?
You if you have a group fire, you can do that.
We will group fire at him. First one. Pin, but I don't think he cares about pins. Or does he? No.
No.
Officers do care about pins.
Yeah, they care about pins, but it doesn't affect what Fidelis is trying to do yet.
No, he's just pinned.
Yeah. So he can continue.
Okay. I am going to attempt to rally this guy. The CEO is going to give him a stern lecture.
Yeah, 5 or a 6 now.
Come on, baby. Yes,
There, he's back.
Back, baby.
we're back. Machine gun, open fire. We'll do the one closest to the road here
3.
for reference. 3 on him.
Oh, well done.
Suppression. We'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Got him, coach.
Mm-hmm.
See, I told you to give him a really stern lecture from the CO. We'll shoot the other one that's in the house for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Not that time.
Okay.
Back to you, Chrono.
Let's see.
The dynamic of getting into that building just got dramatically harder.
True.
Ian, be ashamed of yourself.
All right, we're doing a group move.
He just declared the end of this battle to be a foregone conclusion.
I think you can accept Ian's foibles.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'll not have them foisted on me.
Oh, man.
Where are you group moving?
Over the din of the machine gun fire, we hear a rim shot.
Ah, there we are.
Can't see anything, so we're going to move.
He's got wicked long range with that machine gun. Just bear that in mind.
Yeah, it's only a 45-degree arc, though. So.
True.
Yep. I thought about that, but
Then,
I asked Regiment for more machine guns, but they said no.
like, we gave you a half truck and a tank. What else do you want?
Right?
They're gonna come.
Like, it's almost 45. Come on, we're almost out of stuff.
Then they're gonna come up here. Then they're gonna pop in here.
I think I gotta take the shot there.
Your call. Certainly.
Yeah, we're gonna go for it.
3.
3 on the guys entering as they enter the woods there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, got him.
Yeah, suppression. Finish your group move.
3 on them too at the same spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
The pin.
And then the CO shows up.
The CO doesn't take any fire though, right?
Yes, sure it does.
Oh,
Yeah, if
make
you
sure I
want
shoot him
to.
too. Yeah, I want to. No, he's fine.
All right, and it shifts to you now.
All right, we're going to put some rounds on that suppressed unit. 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
Killed him.
How the turntables again.
Yeah, they are now veteran status. All right, we're going to fire on the house
Mm-hmm.
for 3.
All
Suppression.
right. Your block is back.
I'm going to run out of it here in a minute. We're going to fire on them in the house one more time. The pin, back to you.
Okay.
These guys are still stuck in the stream.
Yeah. I've got other things I've been trying to do, so.
I know.
You
That's what's
will-
really interesting about this game. You're really playing task prioritization and probability.
Yeah. We'll try rally these guys. And they do.
Yeah. I never expected you to, Ian. You know that.
Not a good firefight to be in, but not a lot to do otherwise.
There's a great dynamism to this game that I really do enjoy.
And we'll try and take a shot. Because not much else I can do besides try and bull rush the other side of the village, and that sounds like a terrible idea. No, over to you.
All right, machine gun on the house.
Machine
That's
gun
right.
out. Ooh, again.
Mhm.
All right, once more. With feeling. Ooh, I saw the 5. Back to you, Chrono.
Okay. Well, what do I do next? Well, try and rally. No, I don't think I'll do it.
Nope.
Nope. Over to you.
All right, machine gun on the house again for 3.
Nope.
Pin, back to you.
Okay. Oh,
I mean, having been to a convention where we were just playing like Pickett's Charge, I feel like when it's the other player's turn, you can sit back for a second and think. This game is like, oh god, the whole time.
well, yeah, I think I'll rally. They do.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's gonna come up to the house and then pop in.
Is that in my 45? I can take that shot, right?
Let's see.
I think it might clip this tank. I'll let you adjudicate it.
Man, it's tight. But yeah, it's a shot.
I will attempt to shoot you with it. For 3. A pin.
Voided a no fire.
It's true.
If
I'm
that
worried about
helps.
that. Consolation prize. Was that a group move? So do I get a shot on the PC too?
Yeah, you should.
Okay. A pin for him as well. Machine gun's working overtime.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Gonna have to change barrels eventually here. You're gonna get them.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what I want to do next. We're gonna take a shot.
From?
These guys up here. Ooh, pinned him, but nothing else.
The HMG?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. HMG on the platoon in the house there for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Back to you.
Okay.
That's the barrel change.
Yep. Okay. Now we're gonna bring on my last reserve.
It's a whole another company. Look at G Company bailing you out.
Pretty much. I admit it. I'm just gonna do this and tell me if you want me to stop. And
Okay. And keep going. You're good.
get into these woods here.
Yeah, I think, yeah. That's when the machine gun can see you, is when you enter the woods there.
Yeah.
As you enter arc. So I'll shoot you.
Do so.
Here you go. Enjoy. Uh-oh.
No
There's
fire.
No fire.
No fire. Uh-oh. Now you will understand why that's to be avoided.
And then you guys are gonna pop into the woods. I'm gonna make some room here.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me.
Beg pardon,
Um,
pardon, pardon.
They're pinned, so I can't do that. These are gonna.
Creeping.
Now, the problem is I don't know what else he's got back in there, so I can't really just rush up there and get him.
I mean, he can.
Yeah, but that would be a terrible idea.
Can and should are two different things, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, since I'm just gonna move around like this again, I'm gonna put another squad of G Company back here. If that's okay with you. I mean, do you want me to do the whole? Because I'm just gonna do the loop.
Yeah, you can go all the way to there.
And then the other one. He's got us lying here watching this whole company come piling.
You guys are just sitting here watching a whole company go by. You can get up now, guys.
I'm confident you did not intend for them to face that way.
Yes, I will flip them around as is appropriate.
They're walking in single file, Jim, to disguise their numbers.
Oh, I see.
We're snow people.
Right.
Then we're gonna order a group flash crossfire from this whole platoon against the HMG.
Mm-hmm.
First two pin, second two pin, last one nothing. Over to you.
All right. No fire comes off. Oh, geez.
There's a hujillion guys in those trees.
There are a lot of Americans over there.
So I get a +2 for
Bunching,
grouping, right?
Yeah.
Bunching rule. We'll shoot this closest one first. We're gonna shoot over there.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3.
Ooh,
Suppression.
you've gotten very lucky. You got it.
I guess we'll try again. Well, do I want to try to... I feel like my odds are low to get another suppression. I should try to pin to prevent you from getting up on me more. But also, you're a rally machine. So we're gonna hit your suppressed unit again for 3. Got him, coach.
Ugh.
Oh, you're piling them up. I forgot.
Yeah, we're working down the line here. We'll shoot the middle one then for 3. Just a pin.
Your pin. We will return fire.
All right.
Nope.
Okay.
Pinned again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. We're going to shoot this unit now that has nothing on it for 3. Nothing to you.
We will continue to suppress, or attempt to suppress, rather. Got him.
There you go.
There it is.
All right. G Company, group moving. Pause. Over.
Yeah.
And going over again.
Can the CO shoot?
Nope.
And then
They
they're
shout
gonna,
angrily at these approaching armies.
and then they're might be expected going in.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Good enough for government work, Fidelis, on that.
Yeah.
But,
That'll probably happen not now, right?
right, no, it's in your turn. So you got the HMG and the leader in there, and you're bumping 2 guys in. Let's do our list, shall we? Here we go. Close combat. Unfortunately, a crew-served weapon is at a -2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're great.
Charging it.
They're not, they're not a squad, right?
Sure. That makes sense.
So they're at a -2. They're green, aren't they?
They are.
-3. What's your plus on your commander?
He is a +1.
So you're at a -2. Chrono, you're at a -2. Chrono, you are at a +2. They are veterans, +3. What's your commander?
+1.
+4, +5. Can't win, but go ahead, roll it anyway because it amuses me.
We're gonna go. It's gonna be a 6. Watch. Oh, okay, 2. Yeah, you got him. They dead.
Then they're gonna pop in.
Mhm.
2. So first one goes in.
Yeah.
Second one goes in. DSC commander goes in.
This PC swears at you.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not very nice of them. Let's see. These guys behind. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. That's very exposed. H company is going to pull back out, and then we're going to rotate group move G company up like so. We're going to come up to the wall, hop, right turn, up to the house, stop, into the house. Second squad joins the first, and then PC joins them. We're gonna try and recon by fire these guys.
Mhm.
That house with this soon.
Yes.
That's 2 dice. Oop.
2 dice looking for a 6, right?
Yep. Nothing.
No.
Over to you.
All
All
right,
right.
Fidelis, roll that die. 1d6.
A dose.
Z.
Oh, that's the one I wanted. Is it everybody?
Yep.
All right. You hear a rumble.
Oh no!
How you doing?
I was waiting for this. It's a whole other company.
And by company, mean a tank.
Oh no, it's a tank.
It's a company and a tank.
Oh god, they're counterattacking.
Okay. Do they have to enter the board? Do I do a move like?
Yeah, I mean they
Same procedure.
enter the board like
They just-
that. Like
Do they just all appear on the edge and then I move them, or are they coming on?
They
with the
come on.
moves?
They come on as they
Okay.
move.
All right.
So that's fine right there.
Okay. I feel like if he moves, he's gonna get shot immediately. Does he have a bazooka over here? Where's that bazooka he had?
What do you like to know? It's over here.
He left him over here. Yeah, I would very much like to know. We're gonna reward these guys for sitting stationary and put an HE round in.
It's
Wow, that's incredibly mean of you.
4
I
dice.
know. Fire. Oh, it's a pin.
A mirror pin.
And the rest of them are Now, or is that basically a giant group move, or they have to stay off board now until
This is
next
a group.
turn?
This is a group move.
Okay, so but
So
it will
that's it.
transfer to me. Okay.
So you just
Right.
you got to line up basically at this point.
They're all just on the edge here like
Yeah,
this.
Exactly. They're on.
+2 for bunching, right?
Can I react fire these guys?
You rack fire everybody.
All right, these guys are gonna react fire those guys.
360 no scope.
You know it. Oh, no fired.
Oh, and he gets no fired.
Thank God he missed. That was coming to me anyway.
Yeah. So it's to you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That was a reaction to my entrance,
Yeah.
my dramatic entrance with a tank.
A little bit.
It's a good picture, though.
Unfortunate.
I was actually
Well-
hoping for this entrance, Jim.
Well, you can use either one of them. See, take a look at the map.
Oh, well, I guess it's this is fine. That's all. There's no
let's
range.
see. These guys back here in fire support are going to take a group shot at these guys.
Mm-hmm.
3 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Miss.
Total miff.
Wow.
Ooh, over the rim.
Ow.
Yeah, it
Okay.
hurts.
Tank here is going to fire on this pinned section in the rear. 4.
3. Oh, 4. Right.
Is it 3?
No, it's
4 because HE, right?
Yep. Yep.
Suppression. Did I leave the CO off? Does he have? Oh, it's just a platoon, right? Oh, no, I should have it. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to order the biggest crossfire known to man. I guess this platoon is going to order a group fire for everybody to fire upon.
Does 10th
That's
company does 10th company have one?
I don't think they do.
No, they don't. That's
They
the
don't.
thing. They don't have a company commander.
They have a bunch of platoon leaders. They
You've
don't
got
have
the
Yeah.
That's it.
So we'll just do a platoon group fire.
2 and 2.
2 and 2. All right. Left one. Pin. Right one. Pin.
Nothing.
Okay.
But I retain, right? Because it's pin. Oh no, the pins go over. Never mind. Suppression is what I need.
Yeah.
We are going to do a group fire
3 and 3.
from these boys up here. Rest. Boy, this guy. Another one. Second one. Again, maintain them. Let's see. H company is gonna turn about. Come to the wall here. Goes. Oh wow.
I can't react.
That is the problem. That is the problem.
Can this, he can't see through his stand, right? There's
Well,
no.
he's also
yeah.
got a turret.
No, this section here is not
No,
suppressed.
he can't see. He can't see through his own guys.
He can only see this, right?
Right.
Hans, why didn't you check your side mirrors?
These guys are both gonna group fire here.
Let me quick check LOS. It's been so long. I don't want to take anything for granted.
Fair enough. We got
Five
coming up
po-
late. It's been-
Oh, is it? Yeah, it is. Holy cow! Whoa, well, this has been fun.
Yeah, we've
it
been rocking and rolling.
Yeah, we've been. But you are right. It is getting late. My goodness.
Yeah, like it's like, oh wow, we're an hour over time.
Yeah, I'm good, but I think we're coming to a conclusion here anyway.
Yeah, line of sight. In order to spot, the observing squad must. The LOS is measured from center to center. A squad may spot from anywhere inside a feature. Yes, we know that. It is blocked by intervening terrain.
Right. So you can spot from a terrain into terrain, but you can't spot
Oh,
from a
it
piece
is
of terrain.
not. LOS is not blocked by stands.
Oh, enemy or friendly?
Correct.
Okay. What about fire? Is fire blocked?
Its fire can go through.
That's LOS.
Oh, interesting.
So this guy could fire through his own stand at these guys?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay, take your 2 then, I guess.
Yeah, he'll... I guess I'll take his... This would give him cover, right? Because this is cover.
Yes.
So it'd be 2 on those guys. Come on. Uh-oh.
No fire.
No fire. Then we will group fire back at that guy.
At the suppressed guy or the non-suppressed?
Non-suppressed.
Okay.
Pinned him. And pinned him. So over to you.
Got a pin for him. No fire comes off. Okay. Anybody moves, I'm getting shot in the open. That's the problem.
That is the problem with me having essentially controlling this. Not only controlling, but having oversight of the entry point.
Yeah. All right, this tank is going to advance a little bit to about here. And then, oh, he can only move in a straight line, right? Can he then turn at the end of it?
Yeah, he can turn. No, he can do what he just did, but remember, he can't shoot.
Oh, right. He moves or shoots. Oh, it's gross. So maybe I do want to stay here and just keep the turret rotated and just put a shot on those guys.
If you move your turret, you will shoot. That's a move.
Oh, that's a move to...
I think he's got him, though, if he wants it.
Nope.
Your call, all right. I was trying to be generous.
It's not close. I'm afraid.
Well, he's going to fire the most probable thing here. He's going to shoot those guys for 4.
Although I was looking right at it, why don't I look at my arc of fire? It's 11.2. I can look at that very quickly since I happen to have found the reference. I would like to know anyway. 11.2. Pretty sure, but... Oh, okay. Okay.
I see.
Here we go. To read. All turreted vehicles have an arc of fire 45 to the front. Turrets may be rotated once per friendly initiative, 90 degrees maximum. Rotation is considered part of the fire action.
Oh.
Okay.
So away you go.
Well, I would have fired on this guy, and I only got a pin.
Okay.
Because I rolled the 4 dice and got a 3, 4, 4, 6.
All right. Pin it is.
So
and that
we won't retroactively do that.
All right, Chrono.
We're going to group fire these guys again.
Good lord.
I need room to maneuver. Oh my god, my dice are terrible. Oh, there we go.
Can I react with the tank on them now?
No, you react to movement, not shooting.
Oh, gotcha.
They can only sense movement.
Yeah, my vision's based on movement.
Yeah, it's like the T-Rex. These guys are gonna put down fire from group fire these guys from way back here. Pin on this guy. And suppression.
think we took a wrong turn, guys.
Yeah, you guys are getting mowed.
And then another one here.
There's no cover here, and he's all in it. Anywhere there is cover.
Yeah, so he didn't want that entrance. And
I wanted to come over here.
the pin. And over to you.
Good gracious. All right. Tank once again on the suppressed unit. Come on. There.
Would he ever do to you?
Okay, that's a kill.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the bloodbath.
Yeah. Can we see this stand? Can these three? I want to group fire with this company or this platoon onto that stand.
Sure.
All right, so we'll go. Go left or right, 2-2-2. Nothing. Nothing. Pin.
Wow. We'll go one more round, Chrono.
Sure.
All right. We're gonna again try to pin this guy from way downtown.
From the 3-point line.
Rest him. These guys are gonna group fire over here. Pin. And a pin over to Fidelis.
Last one.
Last one. Well, let's go out with a bang. Tank on those guys. For 4.
Those poor guys. Are they gonna live? They do.
Oh, fine finish.
Poor airport and squad is lying in the ditch on both sides of the road in like inch-high icy water.
Yeah. I now order a general withdrawal from Foy.
That's... Yeah,
that was fun.
So
I like this game. I remember why I like it too.
I was, I guess I would say now, since you've not had a chance, you've heard the haters, you've heard the likers. What do you think, Fidelis?
I like it. I mean, it lacks some of the nuance, obviously, and a little bit of the polish that we've invented since 1996, right?
Sure.
But
good point.
It's fast. It's light. This is an easy beer and pretzels game. I had fun.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things, for those who have never seen Lindy Beige, I strongly recommend you check him out for a lot of reasons. He has great historical videos, great weapons videos. He was a very early promoter of Crossfire. And he, one time, and he swore he would never do it again, did an around-the-world Crossfire campaign. Where he didn't sleep for 24 hours.
Oh, no.
He sent to, I think it wound up being 20 teams of people. And he recorded, what he tried to do was chase the hour. So the guys started at midnight, Greenwich Mean Time, where he is, started playing. How that game was going affected the next game.
Oh, no. That sounds fun, but also like a lot of work.
And he said it was so stupid, and they got through it. They got through it, and it was a pretty significant German victory. It was a Normandy invasion setup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was it's pretty interesting stuff. You can do that in Crossfire, I guess is my point.
I mean, yeah, because as far as I remember, it's meant to be like a fast play convention game.
Yep. Just always remember what I said at the start. This was Artie Conliffe accepting a challenge. He was sitting at a con. He was sitting at, in fact, Historicon in 1995, and someone told him, could you design a World War II game without turns or rulers? And that's what you get. And the fact that it has endured for 30 years, it has a 7.7 rating on Board Game Geek, with a whole lot of people describing it as their favorite, the best World War II miniatures game.
I mean, this is easy to walk up to a table and play that day.
Yep.
There's
Absolutely.
a very low bar to entry.
And I think you would, given a little time, something like this, you would very easily get to a satisfactory conclusion.
Yeah, one way or another.
You know,
I think one of the physical challenges, I mean, with TTS, we don't have that problem, but this game would require a lot of terrain to play in physical space.
Oh, yes. That is
Yeah,
Lots of fences and walls and fields.
I mean, you can kind of fudge it by using lots of hedgerows.
But you still need lots of hedgerows.
Yeah, or at least you also do like area woods and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah, if you've ever seen,
and
there's the only scenario book that was ever released for it is quite a good one. It's called Hit the Dirt. We've played a couple times the Scottish corridor scenario from that.
yeah,
And
lots of terrain on that.
it's all of them do. There's just a ton of it. And seeing what I saw tonight convinces me of something. And look, I'm not here to persuade those that hate it. I know there are those that absolutely hate it. But I'm here to say this. One of the keys to it is clearly, and I wondered about this, play fast. The fact that Chrono and Fidelis, much to their credit, just kept throwing things at each other. Okay, fine, I missed this turn. Oh, I missed this turn. You could miss 4 turns in a row, but those 4 turns took less than a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden the dice rolls turn, and the next thing you know, his entire, he's got an entire company that's pinned against the wall.
And I was gonna say, like, for me also, like, I got jammed up here really badly right at the start.
Yes, I thought we were going to be out of here at 8:00. I really did.
I was thinking, like, are we done? But then it was like, well, I'll try the left flank. I'll see how that goes.
You found the seam.
And then I was able to suppress. I was able to suppress these guys and pin these guys down. But I was able to use smoke to basically cut the machine gun off, and then I could just push like a whole company up through these woods.
Right.
And that just unhinges whole flank.
Right. I want to put these guys out here for you to see, Chrono. These are the last 2 hidden units that I had. I probably had a shot down this road a couple times as you were crossing, and I could have ordered or I guess it would be a crossfire, right? Because he has line of sight to him and down the road.
Yeah.
But I was waiting for I was keeping them as they're my last reserves, right? For a push this way.
I'm gonna save this. It doesn't cost nothing. And who knows? Maybe one of these days we crawl into a Crossfire game. I don't know.
Yeah, I like this map a lot. This is a very interesting map, actually.
Well, and again, this is one of the most important things with Crossfire. Well, with any war game. If you've watched the Little Wars TV video, which is well worth viewing, they admit that they did a Foy war game back in 2000, I think it was 18, and it was one of the worst videos they ever did.
They only played like on this section of the field with a few buildings in a row.
They played Shade of Command.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, but Foy was like a battalion level attack, a reduced battalion level attack. But
right.
Still.
So they felt that this was just too small, so they blew it up to this, and Greg did a great job, I think, creating a fun scenario. Because yes, scenario design matters in everything, but it really matters in Crossfire. Because you can build some real trash scenarios.
Yeah. Like my original plan was like stash a base of fire here, push up to this building, and then use that to start unhinging the rest of the defense. And that didn't work out. So I was like, you know what? Let's go the other direction.
I tried to have a cross fields of fire here with my veteran units to hold the right, and then I didn't occupy. Oh, I couldn't. I could only do the back half, but I didn't want to occupy the front level and keep the second level. My fear was you would get to this and then start leaping up on me here, and I would only have some stray shots occasionally.
Yeah,
I thought you would push this corner and come this way.
My plan was always basically attach base of fire and then see what I can do. But yeah, this was my intended axis of advance, but you put the kibosh on that. And I was like, well...
Got some hot dice rolls at the beginning there. Beginner's luck.
No. That was, like I say, I thought
we were... like 4 stands like in the first 10 minutes. I was like, oh, this is not going well at all.
I slowed you up enough that it forced you to use up all your smoke on your fire missions are gone.
Yeah.
Had you more of those, this would have been smoked up, and this access of advance would have been pushed in faster.
I was trying. That's part of the game. Is like you have to make. It's really tempting to just use up all your fire missions, and I used up a lot of them, but I saved enough to where they actually did make enough of a difference on this flank before I went totally dry.
Oh my!
I look at this map, Jim, though, but I'm like, how would I have been shot mom play on this?
And
like if we had the lines
differently.
Well, there's a couple of different answers. Number one, look at your groups, right? When you look at when you can convert the OOBs, that's not tough, right?
I think
because
you change the scale slightly though is a problem.
you've got platoon. Well, first of all, the map needs to be bigger,
Yes,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
And I'm not
ADS
just
is much
talking because
more.
I double things, right? I'm saying you'd probably have to fix the ground scale too. But
Yeah,
you're also talking about 2.5 companies, which is a darn big battle for I ain't been shot, mom.
Yeah.
And then you look over here, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 companies. Even if they're reduced, I get it.
yeah.
But
Like I company is basically a platoon.
right,
Yeah.
right. But this sucker that's 6 squads. That's six.
Yep.
That's 6 squads. That's
Yeah.
7 squads. So you need a pretty big map.
Would you have to break it in half potentially to play like a west and an east to see what happens?
Yeah,
I don't think so because we were able to do because our Charnwood was basically about this. Well, a little smaller.
2 companies and support.
tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
And considering the reduced size of your initial,
Yeah, it might balance out. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you could probably try it with, I mean, because the reinforcements are important, but I think it could work.
You would have lots of blinds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is the trick. Lots
But
and lots
these
of
guys-
blinds with small
My,
units under them.
my reinforcements don't show up until you wipe out, like,
4.
basically, yeah, basically, where you after you basically wipe out a whole platoon. so
Yeah, I don't know.
that would.
There's stuff to play for here, and we'll hold on to it. But the real point was getting in a game, seeing how you felt about it, and I'm glad to see you liked it.
Yeah, no, thank you for hosting me and then the teach.
Yeah,
You can join me in our very small exclusive club.
of people. And by the way, it's not like you're the number one fanboys of Crossfire. It's just like, oh, Crossfire's okay. That's the name of the club.
I had fun. Yeah, I have fun with it.
I wouldn't say no if you asked to play it.
Yeah, I mean, that's really all the club says, which it makes you a radical outlier amongst the armchair dragoons. So,
Except.
so there it is.
So fun. We lost track of time.
Yeah, it was. But just checking here. Yeah, Johnny, I mean, it is. It really has. Crossfire has gotten a lot of love lately. Well, Crossfire never went away. Crossfire never ever, wound up in a different space. People have always been playing it. They've always played it at Historicon. I've seen many, many games of it. And people have continued to enjoy it as a hobby game. The other thing is that, shockingly, a lot of people play it solo.
Oh, you could definitely. Oh, yeah, I could definitely see it playing solo.
So that's
You don't need a lot of minis for it, and it
Right.
plays fast enough that you're not. And it's pretty. You don't need to make. I mean, there are lots of decision points, but there isn't like there's a bunch of crunchy stuff you have to like fiddle with for you to say, oh, is my machine gun going to do this or whatever. So I could see doing it solo pretty easily.
And I really do enjoy the sense. It gives you a sense, like not actually a lot of other games do, of the Brigadier in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I will move Company H over this hedge. Do you shoot me? No, you don't. I attack. And that has something. We're playing with toy soldiers, and that has something to be said for it.
It would keep your heart rate up having to run around to the table a lot to switch sides.
Oh yeah. And as I think it was you, Fadil, said, there's this sense when you play a lot of games at a con that you can just sit down and sip your soda and read your phone. Not with this one, you can't.
Well, no, like when I played Pickett's Charge, I'd sit down and flip through the QRS to say, okay, what else could I do? I didn't really have a moment to like feel like I breathed a lot in this.
Yeah, so that's a good thing too. So on Saturday, join us for Essence Resultat. We will be joined by David Ensnis, the author, who will take us into the combat phases of the game to see how our 1809 scenario finishes up. Next Wednesday, we will hopefully, I think we have Achilles back, finish up our Long Street games. And on Thursday, hopefully we'll be back to our Lacombe, the Probit Lacombe for 29 Let's Go. Even as we get closer and closer to the launch of Chain of Command 2, which of course we will try and see how that goes. So lots of fun stuff. Thank you to those who watched. Thank you to our players this evening. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.
Good night, Ian Jackson.